it, dude. A couple of gummies before the show, dude.
4 gummies. Maybe
Oh
more.
my god.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages.
That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash.
Yeah.
Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Fort.
That's
live
right, baby.
at the Horseshoe
It's
Cafe.
poppin'.
Yes, it is,
We have
dude.
the last game of divisional playoff weekend in progress.
My God.
Right now, the Bills with a 10-3 lead over the Kansas City Chiefs. We're early on
Nice
here
nice cut.
in the second quarter. Bills Mafia in the building.
house,
There's
baby.
not one Kansas City Chief fan here.
There is one. I saw him lurking.
Oh, we did? Okay, we do have one.
I think his
We
name
do
is
have
Brian
one.
Barnaby.
But this
Oh.
is nuts. The environment is crazy.
What's wrong, Brian? Look at your tan, dude. You see your tan?
Honestly didn't even think I got that tip.
Dude, the tan, and it makes your teeth look whiter, too. You're looking good tonight, dude.
Hey, listen, I can only do so much. So, you know? The rest is, I don't know. I guess it's up to fate.
Yo,
Michael with breaking news?
Yo, guys. Brian Barnaby was looking amazing.
Whoa, dude. That's Mahomes drops back, by the
Mahomes
way.
dropping back.
Josh
Kelsey
Oh,
inside
goes
the
down.
30, so a big play
He's a
here for the
25-yard
Chiefs.
gain.
No problem moving the ball down the field.
Oh, there's Taylor. Yes.
Oh, no. While we're watching this,
No, we got mad
I was
comments,
going to say,
baby.
Michael, let's go to the comments.
We got Josh B saying, "Let's go!" Double B is back in the building. Picks are exciting. Ha ha ha. Hashtag the company of Jace. Hashtag the Sportsport. Hashtag Downtime TV. Then we got Kev saying, "Let's go." Let me get the "let's go" in here, Tony. Do you know what Tabitha? Tabitha?
On the old boy? No, I don't even think we have it, dude.
We do, baby. We got it, baby.
4.
We got it, baby.
What page is it on?
Oh, are you ready?
I think they might be.
Let's
go!
We want the
Are they bringing
smoke.
it back?
2-0 this
Holding.
week.
Is this a holding call? I don't know if it's a defensive holding. I'm not sure what it is.
We
So
shall
let's see what the call is here.
Coming in strong. Hashtag rep TCA. Hashtag
What
rep
up, Kev?
TTV.
Defensive holding. So that's a 5-yard penalty. First down here. Rasul Douglas,
Rasul.
the former Green Bay Packer, with the hold there or on Valdez Scantling. But this game has been
wait.
exciting from the jump. Continue, Michael.
Sorry. Barnes, Michael Bupta, he's screaming your name. First thing I want to hear you guys talk about is how bad Tatum choked on Friday night. Matthew Gabriel saying, "Fire it up." Hey, Barnes. Welcome back. Kev saying, "Welcome back, Brian." Michael Bupta's Barnes is fired. Everybody's fired. The tan, the gel, Matty G. Everybody's fired up, baby.
Yo, Brian, it's good to have you back, bud.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
would say.
missed everybody. You guys did a great job while I was gone, but it's definitely good to be back. And there's just so much to talk
I mean,
about.
it's been probably the first time in forever for you to miss a full week. I've never.
Oh, yeah.
Last year, like this trip is the only time I miss
Really?
it.
Yeah, dude.
It's always
You
one
got to know
week.
Barnes' schedule, brother.
It's always one
You
week.
got to know the schedule, baby.
Do better is what your hat should say, because you're not enough.
Whoa.
Second and 10 here.
Legend.
Check down.
Ooh.
Fighting for yardage there. It looks like
roaches.
that was Gray,
Good there.
the tight end. It looks like a 36 coming up here for the Chiefs.
Let's go, Bills!
Obviously, I love how you're saying "Let's go Bills" and like you just like don't care about the picks. Like no, let's let Josh and Kev like just
Listen.
let's let them win out. We'll lose.
That's
out.
just nice. I said on Friday the Bills were my pick. I wasn't too sure about your Kansas City pick, Brian.
I mean, the track record from Mahomes 12-3 in the playoffs all time.
First time on the road, though. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, but the Super Bowl is the road. That's a skewed stat.
Only
Third
the
down
games
here.
will tell.
and that is Rasheed Rice, who's wrestled down, but that is a first down for Kansas City. So Mahomes having no problem, and you can tell Rasheed Rice down the stretch of this season has really become the go-to guy for Patrick Mahomes. The rookie, very impressive this year.
And you have to see that from Kansas City too. We talked about it all season, them lacking a number one receiver, and to see this rookie, like you said, kind of step up to the occasion. It's great for the future of Kansas City and obviously the immediate present right now.
Yeah, so first and goal here, ball on the 10. Mahomes drops back, corner of the end zone. He overthrows Travis Kelce, so it's going to be second and goal. Looked like they tried to throw a little snowball at Kelce there.
Snowball is right, dude. Honestly, tough for Mahomes. Don't see this very often, honestly. Overthrows Kelce in the end zone. Normally, that's like his bread and butter, you know? The bread basket throw.
But,
Renee.
and I saw that earlier with Baker, and obviously we'll get to it. But a lot of times these quarterbacks get so excited to see somebody open that they throw it too hard and what more than often, overthrow the ball.
And it's tough. It's interesting. Again, like you don't see that very often with Mahomes.
I don't know. I disagree. This season,
second and goal here. It looks like some type of.
Don't talk over me.
Oh my God! Was it a?
It was a fumble, but the Chiefs recovered.
The fumble.
So Bills Mafia was getting a little excited over here.
I mean, naturally,
A little too early.
Big third and long here coming up for Kansas.
Still early, baby.
Can we talk about the horseshoe, by the way, with the Bills Mafia? I mean, where did this come from? How did all these Bills fans get here?
I don't know.
What's going on?
This is the second time it's been slam and jamming
Yeah,
here.
second time in 3 weeks.
Second time.
We've had Bills Mafia at the Horseshoe.
The most slam and jamming I've seen so far. That is for sure.
Third and goal here.
Third
11-yard line. What are the Chiefs going to do? Mahomes drops back.
Goes.
Valdez
Overthrows
Scantling.
again, baby.
I would imagine
That's a bad cut
this is
right
going to be
there.
a field goal attempt for Harrison Butker coming up. Disappointing for Kansas City not to find the end zone there. They had Kelce. You look at Valdez Scantling here, kind of had him, but again, overthrown.
Here we go, dude. I don't want to say I said it, but
Here we go.
I mean, like, what are we doing? Is there frost on the field? What's the deal with that?
I'm honestly not sure.
I heard they
is it-
put something on the grass.
Stop it, dude. Is it snowing right now in Buffalo? I don't think so.
Butker makes the field goal here.
Right
so
down the middle, baby. Right down the middle.
9-12 left here in the second quarter.
So now, Brian,
Go ahead.
we've seen the Chiefs struggle with scoring before, many times throughout the season, honestly. I mean, do you think at any point they open up this game, or you think it's going to be tight all the way?
There's not going to be any issue here. We saw they won that game against Miami last week. Obviously, a little different task here, but obviously another cold weather game. But an opponent that they're used to playing in the Buffalo Bills. They've matched up many times before in the playoffs, in the regular season, of course. So you feel like they know what they need to do. And I think we will see, as this game goes on, their defense, making the adjustments that I don't think the Bills defense is capable of because of the personnel that they're down. And that will be the difference in the game, because we've seen Josh Allen have these hot starts to games before, but then second half, you know what I mean? It's like, they're going to score 50 points, and they have 21 at the half, and then the final score is 28-21. We've seen that a lot. So that's just kind of my thought process there. Obviously, they're off to a good start now. This drive coming up is big. Big momentum shifter if the Chiefs get a 3 and out. Obviously, the Bills scoring here to bring the score to 17-6 swings the momentum the other way. But this Chiefs defense has been a big cog in their 11 wins in the regular season and the win last week against Miami. So they're looking for them to step up, get a stop right now.
I mean, you mentioned it. Miami last week definitely was a great defensive battle for the Chiefs, and we even saw it from the first drive, honestly, here against the Bills. Josh Allen, the Bills, driving down the field, taking 5-6 minutes off the clock. Unfortunately, after all that, that big drive had to settle for the field goal. So great for them, obviously. And I don't know though. I mean, I think Josh Allen has been pretty sharp I mean, I don't think he's going to have really many turnovers, if at all. So, I don't know. I can see this game continuing to be tight and low scoring. But obviously, time will tell. I know the Chiefs, you'll kind of look forward to the second half here. They do receive in the second half, obviously. So, we'll see what Mahomes.
Remember, they are away. It's their first time away.
Brian doesn't care about that.
But honestly, Michael, hold on, no, 1 second.
Let me cut you off.
Let me talk to you.
BS stat because the Super Bowl
Why?
is a road game, and they were 2-1 in those games. But also,
hold on a sec.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I just want to say though, it's their first time here in a road game, and they're weathering the storm. If this is the first attack, right now, I'd pretty say if you're a Chiefs fan, I wouldn't be too low.
No, I would not be too low either.
No, the defense, like I said, they've been great all year. This is their time to step up.
And we talk about it too. I mean, that Bills win against the Steelers, like everyone saw it coming, it was expected. It's not like the Bills necessarily have momentum, like going into this game beating the Steelers. And obviously we know Kansas City beating the Dolphins. Again, kind of expected, but still, at the end of the day, they did go in there and defeat a better team in terms of the match that the Bills had. And I know, the Dolphins didn't show up that well, but still, the Chiefs came in that frigid cold, too. I mean, you saw Mahomes' performance, the broken helmet, the good defense, Andy Reid, the frozen mustache, the great play calling.
Tyler Johnson, the former Jet.
So, I mean, you want to talk momentum. The Chiefs certainly have momentum now. It is a 2nd and 10 probably at this point.
The question I was going to ask you, what makes you so confident that Josh Allen isn't going to turn the ball? Because he did throw 18 interceptions in the regular season.
Yeah, but, look at him last week. Again, that momentum coming through the second half of the season. I don't have the split stats in front of me, but he definitely, lowered his turnover rate. And then again, like last week, he just seemed like he was taking the opportunity of throwing the ball to the middle of the field, which I feel like we haven't seen much of from him this entire season. So it just seemed like he had
the running back reception, getting the first down. It definitely was impressive last week against the Steelers.
And not for nothing. I mean, I know I've been knocking the Steelers, and they don't have a quarterback, they don't have a phenomenal offense, but their defense is good. I mean, Micah Fitzpatrick is one of the best safeties in the league. And again, Josh Allen was just finding the middle of the field and absolutely humming that ball on a rope. So again, it just seems like Josh Allen found his wheelhouse in the last couple games of the season into the postseason here against the Steelers. And so far, I don't know what his stat line is. Just looking at it right now, I believe he's 8 of 10 right now. For about 60 yards. Yeah. So I mean, he's doing a pretty good job. Hasn't been sacked yet. Has been on the run a few times. So I mean, let's go, dude. Josh Allen's locked in.
Run to the outside, and that's going to pick up 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Michael, what were you going to say?
Michael, what do you got?
It's funny. I'm noticing from the Bills Mafia crowd, there's a young fan admiring Tony's stash, and he can't stop looking at the TV.
Do you have
the comb?
Let's get the comb out, right? Give him a little treat.
Should I do a tight? Go to the big shot of him?
Why do you always have a tight end? Me did.
Yeah.
Wow, what a throwback line from
Wow,
Michael.
Barnes loves that.
The salty Michael during the Madden gaming corner.
Yeah. That's what they do here.
2nd and 8 here. Allen in the gun. Chiefs bringing the heat, throwing it deep in.
Oh my God!
Trent Sherfield's hands there. So a big stop on 2nd down. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 for Kansas City here. 7 minutes left in the second.
I want to say the second time now we've seen, the ball go through the hands of a Bills receiver. That was Sheffield right there. Looked like.
Did Watson? That was just off of his
arm, dude. You got to figure that out, dude. Again, second time we've seen kind of a big throw here result in an incomplete pass because of the receiver. So let's go. Josh Allen in the gun, 3rd and 8 here on their own 38-yard line, I believe. Drops back confidently.
Wide open Shakir, but he's going to be short of the first. And you'd imagine here, I believe it's going to be 4th and 5. That the Bills would be punting. Inside of 7 minutes left here in the second quarter.
I know the left side of the field totally empty. pretty interesting, honestly. And I know, like, it seems like the Chiefs have been getting some pressure on Josh Allen.
4th and 4.
Josh Allen.
A key into this game, Sam Martin got injured last week in the win. That hamstring's not 100%. He's giving it a go.
Yeah.
The cold temperatures.
Some
How does that
HGH.
hamstring react in these
Just threw the
conditions?
hand warmer away for some reason.
Let me go to the
And
comments real quick,
Looking
fellas.
at that punt, I mean, that was pretty good.
Solid
Chiefs fielded
Oh, okay.
here. And they're going to get the ball on the 35. Is that going to be a late hit?
Oh.
It seemed like he was down.
Yes.
And we don't have any
Fight, maybe?
flags yet.
Which is shot.
But tensions are flaring here at High Mark Stadium.
I am flaring.
What else we got, Mike?
So we have, we'll go to Bukta saying, Barnes, when you were in Mexico, we kicked Tatum out of the studio. Josh B,
We
first game away from
He stole
KC.
Christmas.
Yeah.
We did. The look from Tony. We also got glad to see Double B back to work, fresh from his trip to Mexico. Sounds like a good crowd's in there tonight,
Yeah.
fellas. Let's have a show. Hashtag the company. Barnes and Tony, make sure Tatum doesn't come into the horseshoe. Nick,
Never.
shout out Nick. What up, Nick? Hey, yo, he said. Then we got Josh B again saying, yeah, Tony, ... Let's go, Allen. And then Josh
B.
L. How is everyone doing?
I'm doing well, by the way.
Are you?
I'm very excited to be at the Horseshoe.
Oh, it's so
Obviously,
funny. Renee was in the shot.
Great crowd. Yeah, Renee just walked
Look,
right
say hi to
in
the
front of
camera, Renee. Say hi.
dude. It's all about Renee here. It's all about Renee. Welcome to the Renee Port. But no, super stoked to be here tonight. The Guinness is flowing. You know, great crowd here, honestly. I really can't believe the crowd.
I know, it's
so
amazing.
distracting.
So dope.
We got
Feels
Jeff
like the beach bash.
bartending. I wouldn't want any other bartender.
No, Jeff's the best. Tip your bartender.
Bartender.
Jeff is the best.
That's good at that, dude.
He is.
But Tony, I do have to ask. I know I'm gonna jump in here, changing the subject a little bit, but we do have a football game underway, and I'm just kind of curious. Is there for you for the Chiefs? Are you kind of going off, some of the low points of this season as to why you're not high on them, or is it like the Kelsey Swift stuff just like pushes you to the brink, and you really don't have anything left?
Push it to the limit.
No.
Push it to
I don't know. I mean, the Taylor Swift stuff doesn't really bother me as much.
I think it's died down somewhat. Like, it's still
honestly,
there, but I'm saying it's
yeah,
not like talked about as much.
It's definitely because it's been talked about, but I will say during the Dolphins game, especially because it was a blowout too, they were cut into her so much, which was starting to annoy me. But again, the Taylor Swift stuff, I mean, that's whatever. I don't care about that as much. Looking at Kansas City, I respect Pacheco. Obviously, I respect Kelsey and Mahomes. They are good players, no doubt. Andy Reid is, one of the best coaches in all time NFL history. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I feel like their season was pretty lackluster. And obviously it shows here. I mean, the first time ever Kansas City's on the road in the playoff game, which is, it's still a great stat to even have. It's your first time. But I just think coming into the latter half of the season, the Bills did pull out. Oh, wow. What a great throw over the middle, by the way, to Gray, I believe
Gray,
it was. Yeah.
second string tight end.
So we'll have to see that mix up, by the way. But again, speaking of the mix up, I feel like Kansas City just hasn't had that number one receiver.
What about Rice, though? You're not impressed with Rice?
I'm impressed with Rice, but I do love Shakir, dude. I love his hands. I love the yards after the catch. I feel like every time he's always just so quick. The acceleration is very
You think
impressive.
he's better than Rice?
I do think so.
No one's better than Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Yeah,
Jerry
I said Rice. Well, how do you know? I didn't say
Yeah, he didn't
Rasheed
specify.
Hi, who'd you mean?
Rice. Rasheed Rice.
So I just think, you got to go momentum team, Buffalo, love it. Love New York.
Love it.
Let's go. Come on.
You know what it is for me? I feel like with the Chiefs, I've been watching football for a while, and I know that Patrick Mahomes is the most talented quarterback I've ever watched, live, in terms of watching the games. Not guys that played 50 years ago.
Right.
So I think by the time his career's over,
He said
he
50 years
deserves,
ago.
and I believe he will,
He's an
be
adult.
recognized as the greatest quarterback of all time. His track record is unbelievable. It's Clyde
Hardman?
Edwards-Helaire
Edwards-Helaire,
with a big
wow.
run here into Buffalo territory.
Quieting down the Buffalo fans
but
here,
I
definitely.
just think he's that good. I've never seen anything
Right.
close to it. The consistency. And you're telling me, it was a mediocre year. They won 11 games, started their backup quarterback last game of the season. I mean, I think that says how good they are. If they had a mediocre year, but yet they could still win 11 games and start a backup the last game of the season.
No, I mean, it does. Again, like I was saying, the fact that this is your first road playoff game, it does speak volumes. But this is territory the Kansas City Chiefs has never been in. This type of season they've never been in
then
this season.
You could argue, though, that they've been in the Super Bowl, and that's the biggest stage.
Yes.
Right. And also, this is their season. Like, you talk about the season, but the season for them is getting to the playoffs, and not many teams will be able to knock them off. If you
No,
do.
I agree with that. But, I mean, again, like,
I
it just
agree.
seems like Buffalo's time. I mean, no doubt the Kansas City
Why?
Chiefs have
But
talent.
What if they?
Because of Josh Allen right now. Like, Josh Allen, the second half of the season, last week of the postseason, has
Barnes.
been cooking. And we've talked about it all year. The Bills win games with Josh Allen. And here it is. I mean, the Bills are in the lead. It's
By 4,
It
dude.
doesn't matter, though.
Chiefs
The
are rolling right
the
now.
fact that the Chiefs have
And the Chiefs take the lead here.
Touchdown, Tony
12-10 with the
Shush.
extra point coming.
Ha, ha, ha.
And that is Travis Kelce
I'm just
with
saying,
the big
though.
Oh,
touchdown
you go.
as Tony continues
Yeah.
Taylor
to doubt
Swift.
the Kansas City
I'm
Chiefs.
just saying, like you say, 12-10. Like, Kansas City has struggled to score this season.
They just
They still
scored
kind of do. Yeah, they just scored. They just scored their first touchdown of the half. Like,
of the. So with
like that is
it's a
something
tie
that is
game.
very rare for the Chiefs. Is it not? Over the past
Or
2
you could
years,
say, Barnes, could you argue that the competition's gotten a little better? Teams have gotten better?
no, I mean, no doubt.
That and also that stretch was like kind of in the meat of the season. It's
Right.
like, would we not rather have them playing their best right now?
Of course.
So
But again, like,
that's irrelevant.
That's what he's
I
saying.
feel like-
No, but
Momentum.
they're not playing their best right now.
Maybe
Well, I
this
mean,
is
they
the
looked
beginning.
pretty good last week, and,
Yeah.
and they're winning right now. So I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
sure what you
when they
mean.
beat the Dolphins, who fucking suck. Is that Jason Kelsey, by the way?
The
Shirtless?
Dolphins.
Yeah, it is.
Who
Dude, I'm
everybody
telling you.
said all
Yo.
season had the best
Dude, he
season of the league.
reneged on the retirement. By the way.
Yeah, see? He's going to the
reneged.
Chiefs. I'm telling
He
you.
could. But again,
He's going to play one more year with his brother. I'm calling it now. All you people out there.
Like, I understand, like, yes, like last week they destroyed the Dolphins. The Dolphins were a flawed team. Again, another stat you may not care about, like Tua sucks in games with cold weather. That's a fact.
How about the Miami Dolphins team? 11 straight games they've lost with temperatures under 40 degrees.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the Dolphins sucked it under 40 degrees. What was last week? -8 in Kansas City. It was ridiculously
I think
cold.
it was actually negative 27 with the wind chill.
Tua looked literally frozen in the pocket. But again, you want to look at the Chiefs' like this season so far. They've lost to the Bills early on in the season. They lost to the Eagles. They lost to the Broncos. The Broncos even beat them. Like, we've seen the Chiefs struggle to score in games, and that is
And
why.
we did see that though with the Bills earlier this season. So
Yes.
all I'm saying is, like, it was okay for that to be
Exactly.
for the Bills earlier this year, but it's not okay that it happened to
Right
the Chiefs.
on.
It's all equal.
No,
Tony.
I'm
That's
not
what I'm
saying-
saying. I think
no,
you're
no.
not realizing.
But I'm just saying the Bills, like, they did score. The second half of the season was good. Look at the Chiefs. Even though they've won games, I mean, they beat the Jags 17-9. They beat the Jets 23-20.
Yeah, but, sometimes.
Like, it's just
And
not.
then
Like,
also, are we not giving their defense any credit?
And I just
no,
think
I know the
sometimes.
defense
That
is
matters,
good,
too.
which is why the
Right.
Bills, like, I've only had 10
my
points so
friend.
far. Who's your friend?
This guy right here.
Michael, I feel like you've been ready. I don't know if you were going comments or you had a comment
No,
on this.
I'm just saying. I just you look at those. For some reason, the Baltimore Ravens in 2000. I don't know, for some reason, or if I'm thinking of them, or the Giants. Think about the Giants hitting at the right time, getting
Right,
hot
right,
at the right
exactly.
exact time. I mean, are we not? Maybe we're seeing it unfold.
Yeah.
The Bills? Who's talking about?
The Chiefs, baby.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at the Bills' last few games. They defeated the Raiders 38-10, Commanders 37-3, the Dolphins 48-20. You did not see those offensive numbers posted by the Chiefs. You just didn't in the last few weeks of the season.
Yeah, but I think it just, I guess what I'm saying is, I think history would tell you that with Mahomes at quarterback, with Andy Reid, you're in a good spot to just win a game when you're in the playoffs.
I agree with that.
And by the way, that touchdown from Mahomes to Kelsey ties him with Brady and Gronkowski.
That is pretty sick.
Most postseason touchdown quarterback to receive a duo. And I just think it's remarkable. You think about how long it's been that Mahomes, has been in the league, and it's like the fact that he's played 15 playoff games, and he's only lost to Brady in the Super Bowl, Joe Burrow, and then I don't know why I'm blanking on the other one.
He's lost to Joe Burrow. You said Brady, right? Just
right.
Now?
In the Super Bowl. What was the other game? Won the Super Bowl last year. I think I need to look this up. I had it already, and then I just...
Is it 3 times?
Yeah, it's 12-3.
Why you?
Talking?
Right, dude.
Ready. Guys, we have a special guest to do a little chant right now.
All right, let's go.
Did you find
Let's go Bills,
right
baby.
there.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, Brady again, because they lost the
Brady
AFC
twice.
Championship game and then the Super Bowl. Once with the Pats and once with the Bucks.
That is pretty crazy. But I'm just saying, dude, all averages.
Bills on offense here down 13-10.
The check down, the
Allen
good
with
block.
the check down to Cook. And it's going to be
We'll
second
take it,
and
dude.
short inside of 3.5 minutes here in the second quarter. Clock running.
Clock running,
The
baby.
Bills rush on the field, score. Are you a little worried?
No.
If they get the ball in the second half.
Like, I feel like you.
I see where you are.
Yeah, I'm saying it seems like you're more siding with what I'm saying than Tony. Not to say that the Bills aren't good, but it's like he's kind of dismissing the Chiefs. That's all I'm saying.
dismissing
Yes, you
Yes.
are. He's doing that thing he does when he doesn't like someone or something.
Yep.
He knows.
I'm just calling it like I see it. It's not a bias. I don't care about Taylor
Cook
Swift.
forward for the first down here. Ball at the 35-yard line.
Tony's wild.
Dude, I like Andy Reid. I think Andy Reid is easily the greatest coach in the league right now. But again, I mean, Kansas City. Rice is nice. Kelsey's good.
Kelsey's a scrub.
Obviously, like the
Pacheco? Oh.
What did I say before? I love Pacheco, dude. But I'm just saying, the proof is in the pudding here. It's 13-10. It's a tight game.
It's
could be anyone's game.
Who's up and where are we?
Who's up?
Who's up and
Like
where
at the
are we,
plate
baby?
right now? Are we talking baseball?
Sack.
But Cook stopped there. Looks like a loss of about 1.5 yards, 2 yards. So second and long coming up here. I guess what I'm saying is, Tony, I feel like it's the Chiefs. Like I think they have the advantage just given their playoff pedigree. But I think the Bills have a shot.
Yes.
But I feel like what I hear from you on this, and I could be wrong, is that the Chiefs have no shot. And like it's Allen, they're definitely going to do it. This is the time.
He's going to say no. But
That's
yes.
what I'm getting. And I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting.
He's going to say no.
Never did I say to you, no shot. Never said that. I'm just saying
I think it's their time.
Right
it's
now,
this and that in the
you're
third.
looking at the Bills. Josh Allen's looking really good in the playoffs. You haven't seen that
No,
necessarily.
go to the tape.
He had a great second
Go to the
half of the
stats.
season.
Go to the tape.
Go to the stats.
Go to the stats.
What do you want? Josh Allen's
Allen in the
stats,
in the
dude?
playoffs.
Oh, in the playoffs specifically?
I'll just do it because I feel like I can do it.
Playoffs specifically. I'm going to go to the comments while you do that.
You got it.
We have Let's Go
Already have
Bills, Kev do. We have Matthew saying Josh B. We have Matthew saying
all right.
Kev do. What's up, fellas?
Here we go. First of all, 9 games in the playoffs in his career.
5-4.
20 touchdowns.
Yeah.
4 interceptions. 2,500 yards. A passer rating of 101.6.
Yeah. The way
is
you were
that-
saying it, I thought you said that he wasn't.
No, he is.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
would I argue that he's not playing well?
Numbers have been there.
Numbers
but they,
are great.
they haven't. They've been 500. True.
I mean, it's 500.
What is that?
It's not 12-3.
Thank you, Renee.
Because of Mike said so. Mike said so.
Is it? What is this?
Fireball.
Oh, okay. But it's a triple?
It's a single.
It's a double.
Yeah, single, Michael. I mean, come on.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't say double.
I think Renee should do the next one with us.
Yeah, I would like to see Renee get out there.
Renee, would you do one with them? She said
Fireball?
no.
Oh. She would do tequila, she said.
Yeah. Tequila. All right, boys, for the game, for the show, for the fans out there, for the DTV fam as well.
Let's go, Chiefs.
Cheers,
Shout
bud.
out to DTV fam. And it's down like a guzzle. And it's down like a muzzle.
It's just nice
I love these shot glasses.
I know.
but it's just nice to take a shot and not feel like you have to throw up right away.
Right. No, you're
Fireball
absolutely
is
right.
good, dude. It's great in the wintertime, the warmth. And I will say, I mean, I am sort of kind of pulling for the Chiefs because of our picks, which was your pick, by the way, but that's okay. But I just do think the Bills are going to win this one.
Listen, it's going to be anybody's game. We know that.
I mean, it clearly is at halftime. It's a 3-point game here. So I would love to see what the Chiefs will do when they do receive the ball back. And, of course, I mean, the Bills still have 2 minutes to work with here. 2nd and 11 now. Looking at Josh Allen in the gun, reading the defense.
Saying, Tony, I'm going to fail you.
Stop it, dude.
2nd and 11 here. Ball at the 34-yard line. Allen dropping back.
Having
And it
time.
is complete. Diggs.
Let's go over
That
the
is-
middle.
He's
That was a
down
bad
at about
pass.
the
Good catch.
49.5-yard line here. So inside of 2 minutes, clock at 1:45 and counting. Bills looking to add points here before the end of the first half.
I do love when the receivers go in motion. I don't know why the Jets never did that.
The
Dude.
Jets.
The Jets never did
It was
all
funny. I was
season.
having this conversation with my mom today. We'll
Happy
take
birthday!
it-
Shout out to Mrs. Barnaby.
Yeah, by the way, happy birthday,
Shout
Mom.
out
That
to
made me think of
Mrs.
that.
Barnaby.
But she was talking like, we just don't really watch these teams that much, during the season.
Right.
So, for the games, we don't really root for or whatever. And I'm just like, listen, for me, it's different. I've been watching the league from afar basically my whole life. A couple seasons where they just made a run, but I just feel like every game is so interesting. Every match, I mean, a big play for Latavius Murray. 1 minute remaining here.
I could just
as
see
the
a pick
Bills
coming. Pick 6, baby. I'm
are driving.
freaking sniffing.
But I would just say, I'm used to watching the league from afar. I enjoy watching the league from afar. It is definitely, no question, football by far, easiest sport to watch any team.
That is verbatim what Brian said to his mom, by the way.
Yeah. Had a great time today, though, too. My godson Patrick and my nephew
That's awesome.
Dominic were there. So
Do we
had a
want to
good
get into
time.
Cabo, dude?
What'd you say?
Do we want to get into
Yeah,
the
why not?
vacation?
Why not start it at halftime?
Yeah, I feel like
Halftime.
we gotta.
Because I'm dying to know, Brian. I really am, dude. The fedora. Allen in the gun here, having some more time. Throwing
Horrible pass.
incomplete. 55 seconds left here in the first half.
want it to. He's looking for better. Here the fuck-
Chiefs.
Speaking of
He
Chiefs,
can't throw.
here for the
a pass.
halftime
Oh, these guys
show.
are all toads.
They're fucking morons, bro.
Toads.
Most of them.
Oh, you're talking about them?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good with JB. Boomer is good. And then I'll go with Phil Simms. The other guys, whatever.
Phil Simms is great, dude. I have his McDonald's card for the
Bigelow T, Norwalk, Connecticut. Look it up.
Giants. Bigelow T kind of.
He's their one of their spokesmen.
Oh, got
So
it.
it's Michael
Bigelow's
Caine.
in Fairfield, too.
Michael Caine,
Yes.
the official tea of the New York Yankees. When I'm feeling down and I have my game, I just drink a little bit of Bigelow
Joe
tea.
Torre was always doing that. Inside
Let's
of
go,
the
baby.
20-yard line here. Like they're going to call the first time out here at 44 seconds. So looking to punch one in before the end of the half.
You're not funny.
Did you see what Josh Beach just said?
What do you say? What do you say? Anyone?
And then Bernie
Wow.
is in the building as well.
I think Bukta is a closet Celtics fan.
Stop it, dude.
Yo, let's go. What up, fellas?
JB
Kenny
is
B.
so funny, dude.
He is. Keep cheering, Tony.
Thanks, JB.
Hey, JB.
I can't wait for JB to come here and we can hang out, just me and him.
He's gonna want to hang out with me more than you.
We're gonna bowl.
I'm gonna bowl with
We're
him
gonna
first.
play Yu-Gi-Oh,
I'm gonna
dude.
play Yu-Gi-Oh
You don't
too.
even know what that
Or we'll
is,
just go to
dude.
Yankee Stadium.
How about that?
How about that?
You know, it's actually JB called me last night. He's like, "Yo, I'd rather go to City Field."
Stop it.
Brian got so he did not say that.
Brian, as we get into the huddle of
Yes,
the team.
dude. Brian's in the huddle right now.
Right now, he's thinking, what are you talking about?
Let's fucking go, dude. This drive, 3 rushes, 5 passes, 63 yards, 2.5 minutes and counting. 44 seconds out of the gun. Takes a snap corner on his own.
Draw.
Let's go,
Looks
baby.
like he picks up about 5 or 6.
Never seen Mahomes doing that.
Clock inside of 40 seconds.
2nd and 5.
Just throw the football.
Taking their second
toe.
time out here. 2nd and 5.
of
Looks
fucking
like they
toad.
stopped. Oh, no, they
Nick Main, baby, what's up? No. Whose mustache is better, Andy Reid's or Tony's chat?
Tony would actually foul that.
Tony is riling the Bills fans out here.
Even if they review it, you can't. That's not enough to do. Yeah, you fucking. He's the real deal. He's the real deal.
Oh, pop, pop. Run it back, baby, run it back. Run it back, baby, run it back. Run it back, baby, run it back. Go pee, bro. You just said it out loud. I know we're talking about it.
No, I think it's probably reviewed under 2 minutes.
You
I
have
don't
to
think
say
they do the flags. I think that's an honor. Ah, they got it. Yeah,
Renee, we lost audio.
What?
Audio.
You lost audio?
We lost audio.
Yeah, just like what happened?
Hold on. No. It's all right. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Should I reset it?
Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Thank you. Have a good night. Appreciate you. Plug it back in.
Let's go! 111 yards. He has 2 rushing touchdowns, also 51 yards on 8 carries. The Bills have torched the Chiefs on the ground in this first half. 22 carries for 124 yards. As far as the Chiefs, Mahomes has been great, 9 of 13, 114 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, while they haven't run it much, they've run it effectively, 7 carries, 56 yards. Travis Kelce, the leading receiver, 3 receptions, 66 yards in that touchdown. Bills kicking it away here, 26 seconds left on the clock. We will have a return here. And let's see what we get with it. Taking it to the outside.
I think,
20
Barnes,
seconds left on the clock.
And, I'm with you, Barnes. I think you're going to agree with this. And, maybe I'm wrong, but, second half is all where the games are made. Adjustments are going to be made. We've seen time and time again teams who are away make the adjustments, especially seasoned vet teams, make the adjustments, come back in the second half and fire it up.
Absolutely. I think
Great
the Chiefs
analysis,
defense in the second half is going to play a lot better. And obviously they have the advantage starting with the ball, and they really want to add right now. 20 seconds left, that one timeout. Can they give Bucker a shot here? That's the question. Mahomes drops back.
There's the Chiefs fan back there.
Rushers coming. They
back
go
there,
check down to Pacheco.
Chiefs fan just left. The only Chiefs fan just left.
The Chiefs taking time out here. There is a flag. We'll see what that flag is.
Holding offense. Number 75.
Danny V. Barnes looking golden on his return from vacation.
Yo, honestly, the tan's looking
Bernie. What can I say, Tony? All right, I do it for the people.
I do it for Bernie.
Yeah.
What do we got here? The double box going on the broadcast. Number 74, it looks like.
A holding penalty
On the Chiefs.
Donovan Smith.
Number 79. Obvious holding right there. Saw the guy through the flag.
So now
Let's
15
go,
seconds left on the clock.
Chiefs are scared.
With the ball to 25. Obviously, with Mahomes, you're going to go for it.
You're
So
obviously
we'll
gonna go
see
for
what
it.
happens.
With the Chiefs in an unfamiliar place, normally you see the Chiefs at the half needing it.
Oh, they are going to need it. They will need it.
They will need
Okay.
it. as I talk, as I live and breathe.
Awesome showing here. I don't know if we're gonna get any flags.
Let's
but
fucking go, dude.
tensions flaring here.
He gave you the thumbs up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They love you, dude.
Quick bathroom break.
Oh, wow. Let's go.
Let Tony go solo.
Finally,
I'm here,
dude.
baby.
I've been going solo all fucking week. Did you hear that, Michael?
No, you haven't.
What?
I've been here with you, baby.
Stop it, dude. I will
What's
say,
up,
though, it
baby?
is great. Oh, my God. Look at Kelsey and Allen jogging back to the locker room in tandem. Dawkins there with him. I've never seen have you seen it before?
It's kind of weird.
Am I wrong? That is kind of weird. I've never seen it before in my
You're
life,
kinda weird.
dude. But as we approach halftime here, the Bills 17, Kansas City 13. Honestly, very interesting time for Brian Little. I think he would have liked to have recapped the rest of the football games
100%.
from this past weekend, which, I mean, I feel like I am now under obligation to do so. So let's recap some games here. We're looking at Saturday. The first game we saw was Packers-Niners. That's right, dude. The Packers falling to the 49ers 24-21.
You really don't want to wait for Barnes for this? We're going to recap it again.
That's fine.
Why don't we talk about the environment here right now? Me, you, this crowd,
It's all right, dude.
the chat. What's going on, everybody
I
back home?
expected better, honestly. The
Barnes
Bills
is back.
fans are obviously here. Some limited interaction. I don't give a fuck about Brian, dude.
I feel like, by the way, too, we got to go refills in the beers, huh?
Yeah.
Get geared up, second half.
Geared up.
Renee.
Wow, dude. Brian feeling himself.
All right, Barnes is
Renee is honestly the
Couple
best, by the
shots
way.
in,
She
dude.
is.
Anytime you need anything, she's right there, right away.
For the most part.
Tony, come on. Let's be real here.
No. Cabo.
Yes,
The
talk about it.
whole week, Brian.
The
whole
whole
week.
week.
How's Sam doing?
Sam's great. We had a great time. Thank you, Renee.
Thanks, Renee.
So it was funny. So starting out, and I feel like Michael, we kind of like, okay, it's one of those things like, why did they even say that? But if you look at, like, just look it up online, like, international flight going to Mexico, they say, get there 3 hours early. So I was bugging because we got there, I'm trying to think, we must have gotten there, so the flight was at 8:30, and we must have gotten we got to like the place, it's called Smart Park, where you park your car. Must have got there at, I don't know, 5:45 or something, and it was taking forever because it was so packed that literally this is like a main road, and we had to wait outside to enter because there's so many cars and there are a lot. They couldn't fit us. The shuttle's blocking the driveway entrance. I'm bugging out because I'm like, also international flight. How soon do you need to get the bag checked? We both had bags checked. Thank God it's only like an hour away. I thought it was like 2-3 hours you need to get the bag in. So I was bugging out, but it ended up being fine. But total flight time was just under 6 hours getting there. But JetBlue, the TVs, which is great. You get the live cable anywhere in the U.S. It just once you go international, then you can only watch like movies or whatever.
Right.
So JetBlue, by the way, I mentioned it before. The leg room is unbelievable. They've always been first class, so you love that. A lot of stuff on the seat backs. All their flights have seat backs. One thing they've gypped out on, though, I have to say, used to be renowned. They have the best snacks. The Chips Ahoy cookies, the blue chips. They were known for the blue chips. The blue chips.
Love the blue
now,
chips, dude.
they have nothing. So they have cut back in that regard.
Why?
Everything else they stay with. They literally have honey wheat twisted pretzels,
Which are good.
But okay, and then it's like popcorners and pop chips. So they have three different options. They don't even have a flavored seltzer for the free drinks. That I have to say, they've kind of gypped out there. It is what it is, but all the rest of it is so comfortable. So it makes the 6-hour flight, seem not too bad. The resort, the Hyatt Ziva. Staff, unbelievable all week. Anything you need, great attitude. It's not one person, it's everybody. It's Tony looks like he's bugged out at a doll there.
I thought that doll was okay. Not giving you a lie.
The room was great. Great ocean view. Great pool, huge. Couple hot tubs, so enjoyed that. The swim up bar. The only thing that sucks is because of the current, you can't swim in the ocean.
The whole week? Was that bad?
So I guess it's always like that where
Right.
a couple feet out, it drops off like 50 feet.
No fucking way.
And there's a
shite.
big undercurrent. So I didn't go in, but I went down and the big waves come up. And it's weird too, like you walk up to the beach and then it's like a big hill going down to the ocean. But big waves, so it was pretty cool, seeing that stuff. Huge beach. So we lounged on the beach, didn't go swimming, but went in the pool all the time. The swim up bar, the jacuzzi.
I saw the lounging.
Yeah, so that was great. We did that most days. And then we did do an excursion to go on a catamaran, did a little snorkel, and that was the only time I was able to get in the ocean.
Right.
So it was great to get in the ocean. Really enjoyed that. Saw some fish with the
Renee.
snorkeling. I found out after the fact, after I got out of the water, that there was actually, non man-eating, but sharks actually in that water. People saw, which was kind of like, whoa. I don't know if I necessarily would have went in. But then again, you got 100+ people in the water. They don't want any liabilities. Clearly, the shark's not going to do it.
Let's put the brakes. Did you say non-man-eating sharks? What is that?
Michael?
I don't know.
Never
Like a
heard
sand-
of
like a
By
sand-
the way, I can't believe how hoarse my voice is. I think it's just because the nephews all day.
It happens.
Crazy though, right? You would think I was just at a Yankee game.
Yeah, honestly though. But I'm glad you didn't get bitten by a shark. You're alive here.
If you knew that, would you win it? In seeing that there was 150 people in the water, would you have still
No.
won it? You wouldn't have won it.
No, what the fuck? Someone told me.
Michael?
But you can go in.
And the 50-foot drop does it for me.
No,
No,
this,
I love
this
the
was
drop.
though on the catamaran where we're just in the middle of the ocean.
Have you ever seen Jaws?
Like
Nah,
You wouldn't
no,
have, you wouldn't
the
no.
catamaran in Jaws gets fucked up.
Love the catamaran.
I do enjoy a catamaran.
catamaran was great.
But if there's sharks in the water, Renee, this
And there was
literally
whale
Jaws,
watching.
dude.
I tried to get a
I
good
am afraid of
video
sharks.
of it. Couldn't, but saw a lot of whales out there, which is cool.
Oh, wow.
What kind?
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I don't. That's not my specialty.
Sperm.
But, so that was cool. Cabo in general was great. I would say the resort, it's always like this, where food at an all-inclusive is just like okay, you know what I mean? But
Right.
you expect that.
But it's
all the money that
all-inclusive.
they're putting for the alcohol,
Yes.
they can't have gourmet food. So food was just like okay. Staff was great. Room was great. Beach pool was great. Obviously, just wish I could have went in the water. But yeah, we did that a lot, just laying out plenty of chairs on the beach, which is nice. And then the one night we went out to dinner, we went to a different resort, the Azul, which is a 5-minute Uber drive. And they have
Not bad.
Javier's where me and Sam ate this summer. It's a Mexican restaurant. They have a bunch of locations in California.
Right.
Great fajitas in a great indoor-outdoor concept. Fire pits all around, ocean views. So that was awesome. Fireworks last night. I posted on my
that's awesome.
story. That was great. But all in all, just great. Cool to see Cabo. Had heard a lot about it. And definitely wouldn't hesitate to go back there again.
Favorite moment of your trip, Brian, the whole week? What was your one favorite moment?
I would say it was a dead heat between the catamaran and the Javier's. It was great.
Javier's
Great
is
night.
good.
Good margaritas.
That's awesome, dude.
And yeah, it was great. One thing too that's with the international stuff, and I get because you don't want people in the U.S. selling passwords to people out of the country, but it's so for me to stream anything, it's not supported with my cable information. Even though I pay for my cable information, it's
right.
in Mexico, so I had to get a VPN to watch
Wow.
Netflix. Any of the games that they
Yeah.
were on the TV in the room. So I couldn't believe that was like that.
Yeah, that is kind of like a tough move. I mean, at the end of the day, you do pay for that service. What the fuck? But of course, you always use Streamies, by the way. Shout out to Jay.
Shout out
Yeah, but even that you had to go VPN.
You see Jay on Twitter today?
No.
He was like, dude, thank God for Streamies. He's streaming the games in England. He was watching
He
the
didn't
football
shout
games.
us out?
What?
He didn't shout us out?
No, because he wanted to test you, Michael, to see if you actually follow him. And you obviously
I
don't.
haven't been on, dude.
You obviously don't.
I haven't been on
Yeah,
my ex account
obviously you
recently as much.
haven't, dude, because you don't.
I hit it in the
Follow
morning.
Jay,
Don't
dude.
I do?
Notifications
are on.
I
Always
see
a Jay.
Jay Lubatelli, dude.
I always see Jay's notifications. on.
Couple other
it's not-
interesting bites I was just thinking about though. So, a bunch of people just what is it? Your first time drinking? Like several
Really?
wheelchairs had to be brought out to the pool. People getting too popped.
Whoa. Like, people were so drunk, they were getting wheeled out.
Wheelchair. Yes.
Stop it.
Yes. Yep.
What does that even mean?
They're incapable of
they're
moving,
incapable,
Tony.
I guess.
Is that hard to understand?
And I would have been interested to see how
Yes, it
both
is.
of you guys would have handled this situation. And I don't think I've ever mentioned this to you, but this person has been on the trip that I've been going on maybe 3-4 years at least. Somebody who I would say average gap in between laughs is about 45 seconds. Literally, and it's one of those people, you can hear the laugh. You're like, I don't know, 2,500 feet away, you hear the laugh. Like, you're up in the room, he's on the beach, you hear the laugh, literally laughing like, like that. No. But that's not an exaggeration. That's
Tony, 54 minutes.
That's
a soundbite.
it's a bite. But Tony,
Write
how
it
would you
down,
deal with that
Michael.
though? Like, no matter where you are in the resort, you hear the laugh. Everything is hilarious. Like, how would you deal with, like, no exaggeration?
Tony loves that.
That was the laugh though.
Tony loves that. It fires him up.
That would be kind of tough. to
Would
do.
you, especially a couple pops, like, would you be tempted to say something?
If I saw him
Barnes
laugh,
definitely would. I could see
definitely-
Barnes' face angry.
I would, I'm not saying something, but I would definitely like throw a joke out there about the laugh.
Yeah. Everybody was talking about it too. Random people, you hear them, they're talking about it. So that was crazy.
I would have
Also, this lady, I'm bad at guessing ages, maybe 65, 70 years old. Again, following the
50.
theme
Bad at guessing ages.
of just way too many. Okay, I'm doing nothing. I'm literally walking to the bar to get like a couple drinks, and she's like with her friend. I don't even notice. And I'm not even looking, and then all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, big boy!" Like, just
Whoa.
randomly,
Stop
never talked to her, never seen her before, and like just cracking up. And I just look up, and I'm like, what?
Wow, Barnes getting hit on.
But you know what I mean? Like, come on, though. I just feel like, again, you can't
It's
control
10.
the alcohol, though.
Right.
You really can't.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, I like getting popped as much as the next guy, but there is something that's super annoying about someone who can't control themselves when they are getting
And I feel like
Yeah.
it's more annoying, though, when they're older. Because it's like, how long have you been doing this for that you, like,
Can't
can't
handle it.
I know. I will say, no, I agree with Brian on that one. It is tough when they're an older
Yeah.
person. It's like
It's embarrassing.
it's just
almost.
more embarrassing.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of like you're losing your edge. Dude.
Mhm.
Like, you gotta figure it out. Like, you're
Yeah.
older, you should be okay with getting popped.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you've been doing this for a while, you have the experience, you know what you feel like.
Right.
Like, figure it out, sort of deal. And
Yeah.
it is, like you said, it's embarrassing. It's disgusting to see
Disgusting.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because you see that, honestly, when I'm in AC all the time, there's
Oh,
some
no, that happened to
Oh,
us
my
another
God.
time. This must have been like 7-8 years ago. We're at resorts, okay, in the elevator. I swear to God, it's 8:45 in the morning. Me, a couple of my friends get on the elevator, okay, and right away, and I
This
swear
is,
to God,
by the
too.
way, folks, this is like to end the night.
No, this
I'm
is
just-
it.
I'm being silly.
Okay, so first of all, there's 4 or 5 ladies, easily 65 years old. It reeks of alcohol. We all like step on the elevator. They all take a step back, and then they're like, and then one of the ladies like thinks she's hilarious, like goes, "Hands off, ladies!" And then like that laugh, like the pop laugh, like all of them at the same time, and the whole time like making comments. It's like, again, what are we doing? You know, in AC, you expect more of that. You know.
Were they hot?
Yeah, Tony, a bunch of 70-year-old grannies, dude. They were smoking.
Real quick, I just want to say shout out Marco. What's going on, Marco, buddy?
You know what, Marco? Glad you're in here.
In here.
He says, "Hey, buddy."
Hey, buddy. Barnes, holy shite. That's crazy.
By the way, I'm just watching Romo right here. He should stop dyeing his hair, I think.
Whoa,
He should
Tony's out of
he should
focus.
go with the gray, hang out with the gray.
There you go. You're good. Oh, whoa.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're back. Don't need to get crazy.
I think Tony Romo would look good with a little salt and pepper action. I don't know, they're just for men, maybe a little too heavy-handed with that. But Jim Nantz looking good. As we're beginning to start the second half, I assume, right?
Do you think things tighten up here in the second half? 30 points total in the first half. Less than that in the second half?
More. I think it opens up. Defense is getting tired. It is cold. Second half, chitters. And like you said, you saw 2 scoring plays from the Chiefs and the Bills at the end of that half there. I think it's time the offenses kind of really find themselves. And it could be over the middle of the field. It could be whatever it is, whoever. But I think offensively, it opens up as Bass gets ready for the second
I think we're going
half
to see
kickoff.
17 to 20 points in the second half, so 10 less
Total?
points. Yes.
Stop it, dude.
And I think this is going to be, right now it's a 4-point game. I think it's going to be a 3-point game, and it probably will be a time-expiring field goal. A touchback to start the second half here between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. So obviously the Chiefs looking to answer that last touchdown drive by Buffalo. You had that hope in the prayer, end of the half, penalty, weren't able to get into position for field goal here. So trailing right now, 17-13. Mahomes in the gun. Pacheco was lined out wide. Now back up against Mahomes here
Pick
on the
six right
20-yard
here,
line.
dude.
Ball
Pick
to
six.
25. Snapped. Pressure coming.
Pick
Mahomes
six.
down the field.
Oh!
Marquez Valdez
What a
Scantling.
catch. Oh, my
What
God,
a catch.
That was kind of crazy. Over the shoulder, tracking it. You're going to watch the replay here. Look at this, Michael.
I saw a lot, baby.
One-handed, basically. And I mean, Johnson there just defended well, but I guess just nothing to do
Yeah,
with
I
that
mean,
point, dude.
You know, Scantling, a big
Better
body
throw
out there at
Yeah.
wide
than Josh
receiver.
Allen could ever make.
Struggled with drops this year, as did most of the Kansas City receiving corps, but a great catch there to set up the Chiefs inside of Buffalo territory. Pacheco with the
Pacheco
carry
on the
goes
run here.
outside
Gets 2, 3,
and actually
3, 4 yards,
turns
maybe?
that into a 3-yard gain. Initially, it looked like it was going to be maybe, no gain or a 1-yard gain, but those strong legs of Pacheco getting a 3-yard gain there.
That's right, Michael. Oh, no, that is great. Pacheco. I mean, I think, honestly, the Chiefs would benefit if they start running the ball more.
Yeah, only 7 carries total in the first
Not
half, 5
enough,
for Pacheco.
dude. Use Pacheco.
And if the Bills aren't going to stop it, just like what the Bills have been doing against the Chiefs, you want to run that football here.
Absolutely.
2nd and 7, dropping back. Mahomes
Nice.
looks like he's going to scramble here.
Oh,
And
my
the
God.
play flake, and he's down. And wow,
I thought he could have run like Josh
10-yard
Allen.
line.
I thought he could do it. He did it.
Mahomes this year, you could tell, and it might have to do with the receivers not gaining separation. He's grown as a runner. We've never seen him run the ball this effectively.
I think so. I mean, you've seen some previous postseason appearances where he's had ankle injuries, too. So it's definitely
Yeah, remember he
Last
won
season.
it. Yeah, he
last
won it
season,
with the
exactly.
broken ankle, basically.
It definitely limited his mobility. So obviously here now, Mahomes is pretty checked up there.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's never been a burner.
Right.
But he's been a smart runner. Almost kind of reminds me of what Russell Wilson
I knew you were
used
gonna
to
say
do
that.
early in his Seattle tenure.
Yeah,
No, I
knew it.
do agree here. And he, like you said, a smart runner. He really deceived that defender 31 on Buffalo and just kind of made him look foolish there because it was a one-on-one, man-on-man type of tackle.
Stoppage on the play with an injury. Looks like number 52 for Buffalo, Klein. He stepped on Mahomes' ankle, but it looks like he's the one that's hurt.
Yeah.
Mahomes is fine. Wasn't gimpy or anything. So obviously dodged a bullet there for the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes.
Excuse
You
me?
mean Limpy?
Gimpy.
You could say
You
like
can-
somebody's gimpy, they're gimping, they're gimpy. It is a term, Tony.
What does that mean, though?
Like you're limping. It's the same thing.
I don't know about that one.
Connecticut thing.
Yeah, it's a good idea thing.
Yeah, you know what, Michael? Google a GIMP right now. See what pops up.
No.
No, gimpy.
Gimpy.
You look it up.
I'm
I
Tony.
will gladly look it up.
I know you will.
Von Miller making the play there. So it looks
Wow.
like it's going to be second
Surprised he's still
and
here.
long coming up here. Klein is back in the game, so that's obviously good news for
Right.
Buffalo. 12:50 and counting here in the third quarter. 2nd and 8. Mahomes in the gun. Looks like an audible here. He's got Kelsey in the slot to his right.
He's nervous.
Drops
No
back. Pressure coming.
Yeah, he's so
Finds
nervous.
With the room.
Pacheco.
And the first
That's
down
a
and more.
first down. Looks like about the 5-yard line for Isaiah Pacheco. So Mahomes taking what the defense is giving him. Marco Rizulia saying, "Go Kansas City Chiefs."
Oh, let's go, Marco. What's up, bud?
Marco Polo. Nick saying, did we get to this one? Nick saying matches his LOL.
Romo with the Rogaine.
Oh, I see.
Just for men.
We love Nick. Nick, shout out Nick.
Nick Main. Let's go, Nick Main.
Yes.
Love Nick Main. Oh, uh-oh.
Nick. Yeah, exactly, dude. You got the vibes.
Yeah. Oh.
Screen to Kelsey here.
Rip his head off.
Is he
bro.
in?
What the fuck?
It's a touchdown. Travis Kelsey
I thought
on the screen
Chiefs
pass.
were done,
Second touchdown of the game for Kelsey, which is good for the pick second again. Tony with the hard on for Josh Allen.
It's really crazy.
Any comments?
I mean, dude, the first drive and the second half, Michael's acting like the game is put away already.
I know a championship team when I see one.
And kind of looked down out of bounds before he crossed the pylon. But
No, he's in.
Tony wishes he wasn't.
I wish I could fight Travis Kelsey right now, dude.
I know.
Beat the shit out of him, dude. I'd take Taylor Swift away from him.
I feel like you guys though never like just separate though like the personality
Of course.
from the play.
I do it all the time. I do it all the time.
I do it in other sports.
I do it in sports. I do it in Hollywood.
But is this like you can't with Kelsey?
I don't like him.
Dude,
he's a pushing an agenda.
Dude, he's been making it harder.
Like
too,
I get that, but I don't know. Again, like it's like with Mahomes. I've just seen how
I like
great
Mahomes.
he's been.
Right.
So it's like I obviously agree with like what you're saying
Just
about
like
the other
right now,
side.
it's a little bit too much.
Right.
If he wasn't if he didn't come out with, I'm be honest, like with that the COVID fucking
Yeah, no, you're right.
Pfizer,
You're right.
I forgot what
you're right.
It's like
You would have
so
been
lame.
okay. You would have been okay.
And the thing that was chief too about it, he turned off his comments in that
Yeah.
post. Only
No,
that one.
And you know, a lot of people I feel like don't like
Look at him in the background, the
Patrick
brother.
Mahomes
Yeah, that's awesome.
because
Chugging
of
a
his
beer.
sister and his wife, and it's like, right? I mean, that's not his fault.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it is. He chose the
let's
wife.
pump the brakes on whose fault it is.
All right, but also we're gonna hold him accountable. Like clearly, like he met the wife at a young age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we know all those people in our life. We don't need to say anybody specifically, but where they get something early, they hang on to it. They know it's not the right move, but they just stick with it.
You
So
have
it's
someone
like
in mind right now, Brian?
No, he said we all know that person, and we do.
So I'm saying, so we can't hold Patrick Mahomes accountable for that. Obviously, he can't control his brother. I think in my mind, like whatever you guys want to say, or really you, because Michael I know agrees with me. It's just like there's no reason to really hate on Mahomes at the end of the day. I don't know. It's just like it's unbelievable statistically, winning pace, all the numbers, what he's done since he came into this league, and especially because he wasn't highly touted. He wasn't a first overall draft pick.
He's a Met.
He was under 500 with Cliff Kingsbury at Texas Tech. We didn't see this coming. The Jets could have drafted him. The Giants could have drafted him. And he sat behind Alex Smith, started the last game of the season, and then ever since then has basically been the best quarterback in the league.
No, I mean, I totally agree. You can't doubt his talent. But I just feel like, again, like personal stuff aside, I mean, I feel like people do put him on a pedestal in terms of he can never do anything wrong. He can never make mistakes. I mean, in reality, listen, like there's no way. Yes, he came on the scene pretty hot. He was highly touted. You love to see that. And to be coupled with Andy Reid, again, like you enjoy that storyline. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, Mahomes, playoffs, just what he does. Like, I'm not going to say that because the fact of the matter is, like, people have ups and downs in their careers. You see quarterbacks across the league, like whoever it is, I mean, they lose. People lose, and Mahomes, can very well be one of those quarterbacks who ends up losing at some point, whether or not his career goes on to be Hall of Fame, which I'm sure it will. I'm not going to sit here and just be like, oh, no matter what, if Mahomes in the playoffs, he's going. Oh, Mahomes. Brian,
Oh, you do?
interaction, dude. No. No. Who is that? What did he say?
What did he say?
To be honest, we'll talk about it.
I heard
We'll talk
something about Barstool. I'm sure he's from Fairfield. I'm sure he's born and raised here.
Why are you saying that?
Because the boys in Fairfield are spoiled. And the boys in Fairfield look like incels.
No,
and
but
he looks
anyway,
like
back to
incels.
the
All right,
real conversation here.
Well, did you hear what I said though?
Yeah, I just feel like the way you're talking, it just comes off very negative, and that's what I feel like, the receivers have dropped balls. Like, I get that, but it's like you just
Like the
still
team
it still
as
comes.
a whole is not as good as they were.
But
last
Michael, am I
season.
wrong though? Does he come off very anti-Mahomes?
Anti-Chiefs.
Yeah.
He did not seem not as good as last season.
Well, yes, but also last season they didn't seem as good as the previous season. They lost Eric Hill,
I know,
and then
but I'm just saying,
what did
like,
they do?
They're back.
Like
won the Super Bowl.
Kansas City takes a step back. Who steps up?
They're the Super Bowl
The
champs.
Ravens step up. The Bills step up. The Ravens step
I'll
up.
tell you right now.
What the fuck, dude? Like, I'm just.
I
you're gonna make him a fucking
pretty
moron.
much like. I'm just gonna say this now. I guarantee whoever wins this game will beat the Ravens. The Ravens, like, they looked great, and we'll talk more about that stuff tomorrow. But they're not gonna beat either of these
Because the
teams.
Ravens game tomorrow.
No. I'm just saying because I feel like this show we're pretty much just covering this game.
Clearly.
And we can save everything for tomorrow.
100%. I
That's
think
fine.
that's a great leadership move there,
Yeah,
Barnes.
exactly. But I know, especially the Chiefs, the Ravens. have
Tony,
no shot.
what is up
No
with
shot.
you and Mahomes?
No shot.
Tony doesn't like Mahomes,
No,
right?
he doesn't.
I could tell. He's getting burning.
Cook. Up
It's
the middle
Kelsey,
here.
too. You heard him. He
Looks
said
like
he
it
wants,
might
Like
be-
I see it.
he wants to
third
fight
inches.
Kelsey, too.
Yeah. Really tight. I mean, unbelievable. I've never seen.
Yeah, I
it
mean,
so tight.
Tony, we're like on sleep as well.
True.
So he's a little bit more, on the edge.
I mean, you want to look at stats?
Yeah,
I mean,
let's see
again, like, look at 2022 over 50.
Wait, why are we talking about 2022?
Because I'm going to compare it to 2023 in 1 second. Dude, calm down. Mahomes, dude, 435 completions, over 648 attempts, completion percentage of 67.1, over 5,200 yards over the course of the season, 41 touchdowns, dude, 12 interceptions. Very important to look at that. 41 touchdowns, 12 interceptions in 2022. 2023, only 27 touchdown passes and 14 interceptions. So you have almost half of the amount of touchdown passes and more interceptions. I mean, again, the stats speak for themselves. He has not been as good as the
I
previous
just have a
year.
question, though. When we look at quarterbacks' numbers, Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, if we didn't tell anybody what years they won Super Bowls, would we just look at their stats and say, oh, well, it must have been their best season, their second best season, their third best season that they won the Super Bowl?
I mean, sure.
That doesn't work out like that. It matters how they do in the playoffs.
It doesn't
they
always,
played well last week.
It doesn't
They're in the lead right now.
always, doesn't always work like that. Sure, I can't say that for sure. But again, like, you go off of what takes the playoffs, how well they did in the regular season. I understand that Mahomes has experience here.
You know why they're
Josh
going to win?
Allen has experience in the playoffs as well.
It's-
yeah, maybe not as much as winning, but nonetheless.
Does every year the
Josh
team with the
Allen's
best-
numbers this season is better than Mahomes' numbers.
It's 18 interceptions were better. 18?
More touchdown passes, arguably more
18
effective.
interceptions. That's
More
pretty.
effective.
18.
First
I
of
don't know
all,
how effective 18
it's
is.
only 4 more interceptions.
Cook almost
And-
to the 50-yard line here.
Josh Allen has way more touchdown passes. And
What's way more?
What's
what did I say? Mahomes had what, 27?
I don't remember now because it was just
27 and 14.
Allen has what, 30 touchdown passes? 18 interceptions?
And Mahomes didn't play the last game of the season. But yeah. No,
Okay,
definitely.
so what, dude? I'm just saying, like,
No, definitely.
but you cannot doubt that Mahomes' numbers are not as good as last
I
season.
just think it doesn't have anything to do with this game.
No, it doesn't even do with anything, dude. His numbers the entire course of the season have nothing to do with this game right here. No.
You know what's funny? You know why the Bills are going to lose? Because Kansas City Chiefs hunt Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
What
And
does
eat
what
them.
does that even
They
mean,
do.
dude?
They do. You don't see Buffalo Bills hunting Chiefs?
Where are the Chiefs? Show me a Chief right now, dude.
No, it's a part of the whole thing. So they're going to play that out. Here comes the Hunters right now in Buffalo territory. You get what I'm saying? They're in Buffalo, the city of Buffalo.
No, I got it. Tony,
Thank you. He's
of course, choosing to be difficult, feels like he's being attacked. A little sick of it.
I'm fine. You guys are the ones who are fucking.
Diggs, the screen
Diggs.
pass here, and he's
Makes
going to
a
pick
little way
up,
over there.
I guess, 3. So should be about 3rd and 7. Williams gimping
limping.
off the field here. Yep.
Ooh.
Had to.
Tony he smiled
Flag on the play
after he got hurt.
That's who we got with the penalty here. It looks like it's against Kansas City. Hands in the face, I'm guessing.
That's tough.
Yeah, he's pointing first down.
Josh B just sent me a message right now, chat, and gang here. By Jay Morrison, the Chiefs have allowed the Bills to gain 124 yards on the ground. Since 1991, there have been 20 teams that allowed at least 124 rushing yards in the first half of the postseason game. All 20 lost.
Interesting.
You say that one more time?
Classic.
Yep.
Cabo.
Yeah, he's still there.
No, I want to hear it, though. What's this?
The Chiefs have allowed the Bills to gain 124 yards on the ground. Since 91, there have been 20 teams that have allowed at least 124 rushing yards in the first half of the postseason game. All 20 lost.
Have lost.
I feel like that bodes well for the Chiefs, to be honest.
You're saying law of averages.
Yeah, because we always go to those and like, what ends up happening?
Brian is absolutely sucking off the Chiefs tonight, dude.
No, I just think you're just dismissing them too quickly.
I think you're not dismissing them enough.
And you're I feel like
what's the deal with that
the Bills
face mask
this year
shit, dude?
were just as inconsistent as the Chiefs, but for some reason
The latter
their inconsistencies
half
you're not
of the
counting.
season.
You're not counting
The latter
those.
half of the season.
The latter half of
Dude.
the season, the Chiefs played their best football.
But can you not, like, we were counting out the Bills. Like, you were on the sports port. You remember we were counting the Bills out halfway into the season. And here we go, dude.
Not me.
The same record as the Chiefs, arguably a better performance from their quarterback all season. And here we go.
I
dude.
mean,
the Bills,
the quarterback
have home
thing, I don't know the
advantage
stats.
against the Chiefs. I just talked about the stats. The
They're right
numbers are
next to each
there,
other,
dude.
and he didn't play the last game.
They're right there.
Yeah, he didn't play the last
And
game.
he didn't play the last game. That's 4 touchdowns right there, baby
But he
boy.
should have fucking played. He's a pussy, dude.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what the fuck, dude. Oh,
Allen
here's Allen.
running here. Looks like it's going to be a gain of 4. So
I
it's
love
going to
it.
be 2nd and 6. We are approaching 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. The Chiefs 20-17 over the Bills. Bills driving here. Looks like the ball is going to be about the 26-yard line.
Looks like we're going for the 9 ball in the corner pocket. Perhaps even. Oh! I would have made that shot, dude.
Yeah, you would have.
Made a sick bank shot on Friday night. Dude.
It's crazy to end the game. Josh B and Marco watched it live. Shout out those boys. We were in the
screen
Discord
to
live.
Here.
It's like Josh
And let's see where they're going to
Probably
mark
short,
this.
dude.
It's going to be 3rd
And
down.
2?
Looks like about 3rd and 2.5 here. 5:30 and counting.
3rd and
here.
2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
Oh, Tony said 2. I have to say 2.5.
Listen, he's just calling it out as it is.
What it actually is.
What does it say
The
in the bottom
screen
right
is
corner
going to say they don't go halves, Tony. So before we get to that,
Tony just doesn't want to agree with you tonight, buddy.
No, it's vice versa, dude.
No, Barnes came in here calm, relaxed, Cabo.
yeah,
No,
yep,
stop
Cabo
it.
vibes.
No.
Cabo
Cabo
there you go,
vibes,
there
Cabo
you go.
vibes.
The handoff.
Well,
Up the middle. Get in the room. Let's fucking go, baby.
Tony rooting against the DTV picks here.
I said on
Tyler
Friday.
Johnson,
crazy.
the former Jet
It's
running
crazy.
back.
Who's just
6
crazy?
Listen.
carries 43 yards.
Lasagna for everyone.
I said it on Friday. I disagreed with the pick, but of course it is Brian's. But Brian, of course, wants to make it personal here tonight,
I said word. Ain't never told no lie. I don't know. I just don't get why for you, it's not like you placed a bet on the Bills. Like, it's like, why wouldn't you just want it to be like, you don't have to sweat it out.
Evolve.
Win the pick. Like, why, you know?
Shout out Evolve coming in here. I don't know if he's new to you boys.
Stuffed. Tyler
But
Johnson
he says
stuffed here on
Bills
the
have
first
me
down run,
bricked
second and
up
goal.
right now.
dude. Thank you, Evolve. Has us all bricked up, dude.
All of us. Do we score a touchdown here? Do we see a touchdown? Lasagna for Josh loves the lasagna for everyone.
It's a good one.
It's a great one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Josh. One thing
Josh
I've never
B.
seen him make is lasagna.
Oh, do you think he could?
Yes. I feel like he talked to me before. I think his Sunday sauce is a little weak, he said. But I think him and I can work on that, dude.
I think they can.
I think we can.
I think.
Unbelievable. Here, Allen in the gun, Diggs in motion. They're going to call it timeout.
Interesting.
The play clock was inside 5 seconds there, so the Bills need to sort some stuff out here. That's their first charge. Timeout.
I get him
So
riled.
the first charge timeout. The Buffalo Bills.
Are you kind of surprised, just while we're in somewhat of a break here, that there haven't been more head coaching hires in the league? You know, obviously Mayo was named, and the Raiders, I guess it's not official with Pierce, but it's a done deal, more or less. Rangers under the way. Obviously, we'll talk Rangers tomorrow. And they let up a goal here in the first minute. So the Anaheim Ducks taking the lead here.
Mr. Ducksworth.
It has just been bad for the Rangers. But like I said, let's just save that for tomorrow. But, of course, Laviolette is tight, Tony.
Tony's dude. Tony, I'll shout out Tony right now. Oh shoot, I'll shout out Tony right now. I hit the fade to black by accident.
It's okay.
He's been super into the Rangers since you've been gone.
Yeah.
And shout out Tony. I think we should all shout out Tony for doing such a great job this week in your absence.
Oh, 100%. The breakdowns, the solo
Because it's so
shows.
hard without you, Barnes.
It
You
really is, dude.
put
It's so tough without you.
Yeah.
Listen,
Adam Henrique, by the way, with the goal for the Ducks. I've been talking about it for a few weeks now.
Yeah.
The Rangers should target him for their trade deadline. Like
Allen rolling out, and he throws it
away.
So it's going to be 3rd and goal. Bills Mafia jacked up here.
And the Ducks, by the way, in the alternate throwback 90s Mighty Ducks uniforms.
That's why they're
dude.
winning.
The purple, it is sick, dude. But Henrique has been really good.
That's why they're hyped.
And Tony, simple question. Panic level for you, 1 to 10.
I know he told me what's going on.
I mean, seeing that goal right now in the first minute of the fucking game.
But not for this game, just overall.
I mean, listen, the Kings are a good team for sure, but just the lack of offense was like, what the fuck is going on?
There's some type of issue.
Out of 10, we're talking
Play clock running
high
down.
7s.
Wow.
And they don't get the
That should have been it, and they do call it delay
They
a game unless they're going to do a charge timeout to Buffalo here.
Whoops. Oh, timeout.
Delay of game. Delay of game. So pushing them back 5 yards there. So that is a terrible job by Tony's boy, Josh Allen, not getting the puff after a timeout.
In his own stadium.
No excuse for that.
None. He's so good.
Stats
show
that.
So much
you know
better.
what, dude? I'm getting sick and tired of this, all right, dude? You're
Josh
telling
B
me.
also says panic level 7. And I'm going to say 8 for me.
Yeah. Patrick, why, dude?
Listen, I think that's a good move, though, honestly.
It's
What?
fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
What is?
the Islanders, Patrick
The
Waugh,
Islanders.
as the head coach. I sent that
Yeah,
to the
dude.
Giants.
Oh, I didn't know what that was. I just
Yeah.
saw Islanders and I saw. Oh my
Dude,
gosh,
that-
it's
that-
awesome.
Allen
That's a game
back to
changer.
pass,
3rd and goal here. What is he
running,
doing?
throwing.
And it is
They're setting a touchdown. Did he get in? That was Shakir.
Love Shakir.
Can't wait to see the replay of
but
that.
Rice.
They're pumped here, baby. They're pumped
How
here.
about tequila shot at me from Evolve for 10?
Whoa! Someone just sent $10 for a shot for them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yo, shout out
Tequila
Evolve.
specifically, I will
2
do a
shots of
shot of
tequila.
anything. That is caught. That is a catch, baby. Rice has nothing on Shakir right now. What awareness, what hands to keep that in play, to make the catch, to score the touchdown. Josh Allen keeping that play alive.
Firing up
in
the 2
pocket,
shots of
dude.
tequila, Evolve.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out Evolve, honestly. That's big.
Brian.
Big touchdown here for the Bills. Long drive.
Pretty awesome.
8.5 minutes almost off the clock
What
here.
was that, Tony?
Bass on for
Mike
the extra
Goldberg.
point, and the extra point is good. 24-20, Bills in the lead here. 3:23 remaining in the
I mean,
third
I could
quarter.
be wrong, but I feel like all these extra points have been kind of like close
Lot of
to
wins.
being missed.
A lot of wins.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's fucking scary, dude.
It was just crazy.
I mean, if this game comes out to a field goal, I mean, there's a big chance that kickers will miss.
Selfish.
But yeah, I honestly, I feel like I'm so honored about this.
This
tequila
shot.
shots, honestly.
That's pretty dope.
Wasn't anticipating.
I know,
Not at all.
Evolve, way to go. And then requesting specifically tequila.
You know what I say about tequila, right?
Good
This-
for him, dude.
This is if anybody tries to take this, I'm gonna sue because I've said it. Takiki got me feeling like Rafiki. Imagine that as a punchline for a tequila brand. Rafiki is the monkey in Lion King.
Oh, gotcha.
So he's all like kook, he's loose and having a good time.
Gotcha. Yeah,
right?
It's great.
Seems like that would work.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Tony.
But it is amazing. These like methodical drives, Tony, that the Bills are going on, chewing up a lot of clock. We're talking about the 2-to-1 time of possession. That's up even more now. I believe it's 3-to-1 now after that drive, or over 3-to-1. So of course, just important. The Chiefs, their offense has been off the field for the majority of this game. So it's just got to be them answering.
Yes, and I mean you've seen it so far. I mean the Chiefs are creating it to be a close game so far. And of course, you never know. I mean, there could be one long play that 80 yards, touchdown pass, whatever. That could be the deciding factor in this tight game. It's only a 4-point game. It is great to see the Bills having such a command of the ball on offense. You want to talk about Josh Allen's turnovers? He has none so far. Knock on wood. During this game, that was Mahomes too. But still, like the fact that the Bills are eating up that clock, that's great. All right, but still, it's a close game.
All right, guys, real quick, shout out Evolve for
shout out Evolve
shots to Barnes and Tony. So we're gonna give them some tequila shots. Evolve is happening. We're giving them the shots.
They're evolving like Pokemon.
That's fucking
gotta
sick,
catch them all.
Tony and Barnes.
Tony Mon.
Fireball shots and
2 tequila
shots.
Renee's hyped for you guys.
All 2 shots of anything. What kind of tequila?
It's got to be the most cheap.
What kind of tequila?
It's probably well liquor. It's well liquor. Well liquor.
It's Don Julio?
Top shelf tonight.
Wow, Don Julio.
Dude. That's awesome. Shout out to Don.
Shout out to Evolve.
Jeff. Shout out to Evolve.
Let's go.
That's really fire. Appreciate you, Evolve. Thank you. How was it?
That's Don Julio.
Tell it.
That's really smooth.
Wow. It's pretty epic.
Pretty awesome, dude. Come on, it got you a little bit?
No, it's tough for me to take those type of shots.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you. I don't get why you didn't get a line.
I had to do it.
Do you do tequila often or no?
No, just a margarita, but not tequila separate.
Right.
No tequila sodas, only a margarita because I feel like it is so masked by the tequila mix.
Yeah, it's too much.
I feel, honestly, I would rather do a shot of tequila than a tequila soda. Honestly.
I hate tequila soda.
Tequila soda's beat. So is vodka club too. Vodka clubs.
How about tonic?
Oh my God, that tastes like
Isaiah Pacheco with a big run here on first down.
I do love gin.
Looks like it's going to be second and 4 here. So a 6-yard gain.
Gin tastes different though.
Approaching 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
Russian.
The Chiefs, having scored on all of their drives other than the last one before the end of the half, where they started on their own 35, had the penalty, and ultimately took a knee. So 2nd and 4 here. Empty formation here. Mahomes dropping back. Pressure throwing.
Oh, my God.
Travis Kelce with the first down catch here. Brought down by Jordan Poyer.
Yeah.
It's going to be first down Kansas City. It looks like at about their own 36-yard line here.
Absolutely.
Approaching 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
I mean, Kelce just did what he did best right there, creating separation at the line of scrimmage, and then using that to create some more space as he kind of ran towards the sideline there, and obviously the easy reception and first down there. For
we got
Chiefs.
Another comment. We got an outermost 1059 with a.
Let's go! With a big run here,
there.
almost down to the 50, about the 48-yard line. Poyer looked like he got a little banged up there.
Yeah,
I think he's okay.
He also
Bills captain. God.
I thought you were done. My bad. He also added, "Way to support the goats at the shoe right now."
Let's go.
Outermost 10. Appreciate it, bud.
Yeah.
You got it.
Give that man a water, LOL. Josh B said.
What's outermost 10? Like, what is that reference? Anyone?
Ask outermost. Let us know.
Inner third?
Dude. The inner third, dude. Okay, Mahomes in the backfield with Pacheco. No, it's not Pacheco. Who is that?
I'm trying to slow it down a little bit.
By the way, Uncle James was over today, and I was talking Mets with them. He so distraught. Stearns. He said he agreed with me. He said he looks like he thinks he knows everything, has all the answers. tight about Mendoza. Obviously, all stuff that you recognize. I think Stearns, you're a little like in between on, but
definitely in between. And I've been hearing the qualifying offers the Yankees have been giving for Blake Snell. Where are the Mets, dude?
Yo, dude, what is going on with that, bro? Like, what? It's crazy. Just side note from the football, like, I really didn't think it was going to be like this with Cohen coming on.
Neither did I. Mahomes avoids the sack. Wow, dude.
A huge
I thought he's not good.
Valdez-Scantling.
Yeah.
Every time Mahomes did a big play, getting it, and Valdez-Scantling has had a nice game here. 2 huge catches.
Yes. He's been
this one going for
end, dude.
about 30 yards plus here.
Addermo Sen goes, where we're going, we don't need water.
But the footwork for Mahomes and then the angles, you know what I mean? It's not like he has to be upright, throwing straight. He's like turned to the side and he's on the run. He's able to make these completions.
That is certainly where the experience
up the middle, gain of 5, it looks like.
But that's certainly where the experience of Mahomes comes into. You see him stepping up into the pocket. Again, most recently, you saw like a quarterback like Jordan Love without the playoff experience get a little scared, roll out, where Mahomes steps up and throws over the middle using his body to kind of push that ball down the field and obviously being successful with it. So.
And I know that as we go to a commercial break here, start of the fourth quarter, we'll change sides of the fields. Obviously, Chiefs deep into Bills territory. One thing with the Mahomes, I feel like Mahomes, you look at the 14 interceptions, that seems like a lot, but I think a few of them definitely were off of receivers' hands. So I still believe, honestly, that he's the most accurate passer in the whole league. And I don't think it's close. And I think a lot of Allen's interceptions are like way overthrows. The defense is just standing there. I know he hasn't done it this game, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, that's what I kind of see out there. I don't think Mahomes makes stupid throws as many times as Allen does.
Not as many times, certainly not. And I do agree. I mean, we talked about all season, Kansas City having the lacking of that number one top receiver.
Right.
The Chiefs have, Kelsey for the most part. And
I feel like you're very dismissive of Rice, though.
I'm not dismissive of Rice. All I am saying is I think the Bears
are you
win.
Kidding? Breaking news, Michael.
I love Rice. Is it real breaking news?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Page 1? Page 2?
Evolve has sent over $10 additional.
Yo, no joke.
2 more tequila shots. Let's go, Bills Mafia. So I know Tony a little excited about that.
Listen,
Renee.
Evolve. I will do tequila shots all night until I pass out.
No, he literally will, chat.
I'll pass out on the show. Okay.
Just a little warning here. Maybe for a game-winning field goal by Bucker, I'll go one more. But this is probably.
What about if it's Fireball?
Yeah, I mean, we might extend. I'm just saying, not trying to get too crazy here.
Of course.
I mean, Bob, you can start sending $5 over it. I'll do as many as you want.
No, but that being said, appreciate Evolve.
That's
just,
so
sick.
No, it's dope. Honestly, this past couple of weeks has been really awesome for downtime. Everybody in
absolutely.
here, not just Evolve, but shout out Evolve to keep it going, the momentum going. We've had a lot of cool people from TikTok coming over here, and we really appreciate you all. So shout out everybody.
Tequila shots. Yeah. It's just one of those things. Like, I feel like he said, get tequila shots. I'm not going to, say no. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to do the right thing.
You know what that is? An honorable man.
Yeah. I agree.
And that.
What a boss. Outermost says, what a boss. Wowie. Josh B says.
I was going to say, if there's one thing Barnes does not do, it's back down from a challenge.
Never, ever.
Oh my God.
Rice loses hand warmers, but that was first down. Rasheed Rice.
Chat, everybody in the chat, if you're home, if you're being safe tonight.
First and goal, Chiefs.
Is Shakir not impressive?
No.
I think he's good, but I guess I'm just not seeing. It seems like you are kind of like it's like this, like with Shakir here and Rice here, where I feel like it's almost like Rice here, Shakir here. So
I can see what you're saying, but you haven't been around for the last week.
Oh,
wow!
As Pacheco
right up the middle, easy
for
touchdown.
The touchdown. Yep. 26-24, extra point in the way, and of course we have to ruin the moment by going to Taylor Swift. But nevertheless, an impressive touchdown here for Kansas City.
Impressive
Instant
drive.
reaction, Tony, the drive, everything you saw. Any thoughts
I'm
here?
a sucker for red lipstick. No. I mean, obviously, that is an impressive answer from Kansas City. We talked about the Bills eating up the chunks of time. But obviously, Kansas City here answering here. Pacheco, we said, run the ball more. Pacheco is very talented. And there he goes, getting the touchdown. That's an 8-play, 75-yard, 4-minute drive right there. Obviously, ending in the touchdown here, which after this extra point would make it a 27-24
I don't know what the call is going to be there.
No, it was a false offsides, I would think, right?
No, it looks like it's going to be a false start.
Really?
He was pointing back.
I thought 39 on the end of the Bills there was offsides, but I could be wrong.
It was just crazy.
But I do love Pacheco. That is someone who I have been hot on all year. And I think he's a little, like I said, overlooked the running back position. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, Pacheco.
Oh, it is a defensive penalty.
I said that. Oh, encroachment. Number 99, Tim Settle.
Are they gonna? I was just
Are
seeing
they
if they were.
gonna?
No, I was just gonna see if they're gonna go for 2 because the ball's at the 1.
All right.
Alrighty.
You have to take it with Jeff. Jeff's having one too.
Wow.
Okay, they are gonna kick this.
Yo, and that actually brings me. Hold on.
I'm gonna wait for Jeff.
Before we do, I want to say also, chat world, if you're out there, if you're home safe, hold on, wait. If you're home safe, if you're driving safe, drink, go have a good time, have a shot with us.
Bucker with the extra point, 27-24.
Jeff, come on. You gotta come on the show, Jeff.
Come on!
Yeah!
Baby. Let's go, Jeff. Making his appearance.
Thank you.
Let's go, Jeff.
Let's go, Jeff. All right,
All
3,
right,
cheers.
2, 1. Cheers, fellas.
Jeff money line.
Jeff Moneyline, baby.
What is really going on
What is really going on
We have
here?
some fan interaction right now.
We do live.
Let's own it.
Absolutely love it. You're live on a podcast, by the way, right
Yes,
now.
live.
He is. I am for the Bills. Let's go.
Listen, great game.
Why do I-
Plus, I will say I'm actually a Jets fan, so it's not like a big deal for
I mean,
me.
we all are, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a big deal for me.
No, exactly. It's an exciting game.
And if I can just say, I'm from Rochester, and I grew up with O.J. Simpson
What?
Wow.
and Kelly, and now I went to the 1994 Super Bowl against Dallas, and we were crushed, and now we're back, baby.
Let's go.
Been a
Wow.
long time. Been a long
And
time.
I'm here, and I am a true blue Buffalo Bills.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. And
Love to hear it,
I think this one is.
Say, and we are going to win. If we don't, we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And
If we win, I'll be bringing all the paper products to the Horseshoe.
Let's go.
Let's go.
But I'm going to do the whole. We're going to have a party here.
Oh,
we'll
let's
be
go.
here.
We'll be
The
here.
sports will be here for the party. Thank
Let's
you
go.
so much.
We love to party.
That was great. That's Bills Mafia.
Nothing like someone dropping the OJ name, dude.
Yeah.
I love to hear that.
You're laughing at Michael Buckton?
I was
No,
here
no.
with OJ.
Oh, yeah. I mean, oh.
Oh, I mean, dude.
I think we can just leave it at that.
No, that was crazy. I've never heard that in a sentence live
I know, right? I never heard anyone say that. I was back in the day with OJ.
with OJ.
Like doing what with OJ?
And it's interesting. And I
Having a
think
good
the
time.
difference is, we've talked about time of possession. The Chiefs, another quick drive, half of the time off the clock that the Bills took. And I think that's a result of them bigger chunk plays. The Bills have been
Right.
getting smaller yardage at a time.
I agree.
Running the ball more.
Yes. Using the Brian Barnaby method.
Yo,
They're running.
Brian.
Aren't you itching to play Madden?
Oh,
yeah.
Wednesday?
Oh, yeah.
I will say, I don't know if you missed it this past week, but we had a 4.5
I
hour
did see that.
gaming corner, dude.
Oh, we missed a Instagram comment. Reese
Fabiani?
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Reese?
Let's go Ravens.
Yo, he's a huge Ravens fan.
What up, Reese?
Shout out to Reese.
Michael Buckta on Michael Bucked 87. Is that Michael
on
Buckta?
Instagram?
Yeah.
It could be. I don't know. I don't follow him on Instagram.
He said Rafiki is chill. That's funny.
mad funny.
Allen in the gun here. Diggs in the backfield. So let's see what the Bills do here. A play action. Allen to the outside, and he's going to pick up 8 yards here.
Look, he was tackled pretty hard.
14:08
He's walking tough.
in the fourth quarter. Allen up to 62 yards on the ground there.
Oh. Yeah, it hurt
Yeah,
him.
right? That did look like it hurt, dude.
He takes a lot of hits, and obviously being bigger, stronger, he's
that
able
shit, dude.
to really take those hits and keep going. Now lined up directly behind the center. Cook in the backfield. 2nd and 2 here. We have a run with Cook, and he's stuffed. And that is actually going to be a loss of 4 yards.
Yeah, it looked like it.
So we're looking at, let's see here, 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5 here. Bills, trailing by 3 here. 27-24 Chiefs, looking to answer yet another touchdown drive by the Kansas City Chiefs.
This is a great game. Way to show up both teams for everybody.
We knew it going into it. It was going to be like 3rd and 5.
They are
Allen
4
in
and
the
5
gun.
on third down conversions by the so far for the Bills, and this will make
And
it
it's tipped and incomplete.
That is
so
brutal.
Buffalo going to be punting for the second time of this game. As Sam Martin will trot out.
You hate to
Tommy
see that
Townsend, Tony, has not been on the field yet for the Chiefs.
That is pretty crazy to think about. But obviously, tough play there for Allen. Tipped the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure by who.
So the
Chiefs
defense
maybe
tightening up late,
end,
something that Tony didn't think that they would do. 12:57 left here. Martin lining up to punt.
Tony's tight.
Tony rooting again.
It's a fake punt,
and it's
they go
not
fucking
wow.
They ran it?
What an error by Buffalo. Kansas City is going to take over at the Buffalo. It looks like 32-yard line. That might get Sean McDermott fired.
I mean, listen, we talked about it all season. McDermott on the fritz here, and of course, a terrible play call by him, dude. What the fuck was that? Stop it. What do we got?
Light work. Another tequila shot to get the Bills back on the money, dude.
Wow.
Barnes is scared. Hey, Evolve, can we have him do a fireball shot? I don't know if Barnes can handle the third tequila.
I mean, at this point, I'll do whatever you want, Brian.
Yeah, let's go fireball.
Oh!
Pacheco! And I don't know if he stepped out, but if he did it, he's going to be inside the 5. Isaiah Pacheco.
Great camera work right
running
here.
With burst.
Great camera work right there, by the way, and the hand on camera up.
Now, has Evolve been on the commenting like this past week? Or?
This is the first time
of ever.
Of him.
Really? Is it prefer? Nah.
No.
I know we can't always do that.
By the way, it could be, but I love JB saying Evolve, call in.
That would be great.
I mean, I know you've been paying for it, but I mean, I think it's worth a little call.
Didn't
Evolve,
step out
dude.
here. So
especially
first and
Evolve
goal
right now, the Bills
from the 3.
in a little bit of trouble here.
And they go with like a little trickery.
Oh!
No, he fumbles it. It looks like at the 1 yard line.
Went out of bounds. I think they
Where Cole Hardman, the former New York Jet.
Stop it.
It's funny how every Jet is good when they leave.
Yo, honestly, what the fuck is
No,
that?
it's crazy.
So we have some type of fumble. Oh!
We have a Bills fan saying no, it's
I
a
think
safety.
it wouldn't be a safety, it would be a touchback.
Brian, being the professional that he
And
is,
I think it will be a touchback.
Yo, Brian, what the fuck was that fake punt call, by the way, guys?
But also,
Can we go back to that
why
a little bit?
Cole Hardman? Like, why are we getting cute with it?
Like, what the hell, dude? And looks like he is possibly down first. That is so tough, dude. What a stupid fucking.
I don't know if there's enough to.
Yeah, no, that's so tight right there. What do you think at the end of the day? No fumble.
I thought it was a fumble. Then I saw that replay, and I think it's going to be as the Rangers go down 2-0 here.
No, Henrique again? Stop it, dude. Henrique with 2 goals now tonight against the Rangers. What the fuck happened, dude? I hate that it's on over here behind me, by the way. The Ducks getting some great penetration. Oh, my gosh. Oh.
Tony, we're going to talk more about this tomorrow, but I think for me, I haven't been a fan that long. This is the lowest point I think I've been at, honestly.
I mean, that's so tough, dude. That's the
After,
deep.
But you know what I mean? It's just.
That really pisses me off, dude. It should never even happen. I mean, not for nothing. I know I've been hot on Adam Henrique, but Jesus Christ, he's like 34 years old, man. How we doing? Yeah, baby. What the fuck? Down 2-0. And again, I understand like that goal probably should not have happened. Igor should have had it. The defense should have kept it in. Like, what are we doing? But at the end of the day, like, you're playing the Ducks and you have not scored yet in the first period. What the fuck, JB? Yeah, the offense needs to perform. We saw it against the Kings. I mean, the 2-1 loss. Jonathan Quick, tough. Where is our offense right now, dude? Like, how are we not, like, destroying the Ducks?
What's the deal with Henrique? I don't know anything about him.
I mean, listen, he's a veteran player. He's a career devil, Michael. I want to say he's got to be 34, 33 years old.
Okay.
He's a bottom 6 player right now. I don't know what line he's on for the Ducks, but clearly has had a pretty solid season for the Ducks, which is why, again, I thought like, and Henrique at the trade deadline for the Rangers to be a bottom 6 player. He has the experience. He's seen the playoffs. I thought there would be good pickup for him, and obviously he's paying dividends here for the Ducks. So we'll have to see that. And my Mac is on low battery, dude. Is it touchback? Wow, let's go, baby. Let's fucking go.
I just can't believe that play call there.
That
there
is
was
kinda crazy.
no reason for it. I know they were trying to catch him off guard, but Cole Hardman has looked awful this season. I don't get why they did that.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's a good question. So far, only 1 reception, 2 yards. I mean, he hasn't really been getting anything going this season. Maybe the first coach, play calling kerfuffle we've seen by Reed so far, coming right after the McDermott poor fake punt call. The Bills here, 1st and 10. Mahomes, Allen under center.
Chiefs
goes
defense with
nowhere,
a big stop there
dude.
on 1st down. So momentum shifting back here inside of 12 minutes.
Brian, maybe 1 of 3 plays we've seen Allen under center. I mean, I think we've rarely seen this game so far. Obviously not going anywhere with them. So again, McDermott coming out here with the play calling. Does McDermott make the play?
He's a defensive coordinator.
Okay, so the OC
is interim offensive coordinator because they fired the one originally, but it was Ken Dorsey who got fired. It's Joe Brady is the current offensive coordinator.
And now we hear Allen in the gun. No one, empty backfield
formation here.
He's got some time.
Pressure
checks
in the face.
down.
Shakir. It's a short gain.
2 yards,
so
maybe.
In the Shakir down. It looks like Shakir is hurt. Head on the turf. So obviously not good for Buffalo. 3rd and 12 coming up, but I imagine we're going to get an injury timeout here.
Looking here.
Hit to the head.
Head to head. Fuck. That is tough. You hate to see that
He's
with
hurt?
anyone, really.
Yeah.
Well, we got a second here. Henrique, was he ever an all-star? Like, what's the deal?
I have to look at his stats, but again, I mean, he's won a cup with the Devils.
With Marty all the way back then?
Yeah, literally, dude. He is old as fuck.
Henrique.
What the hell is he, 42?
I think he's got to be in his
What's his
mid- to late
name?
30s. Adam Henrique.
Quick bathroom break, by the way.
All right, let's look up Adam Henrique, by the way. Adam Henrique here.
We're getting the
hockey
shots.
reference here.
Evolved, shout out.
So he is 33 years old. He's been playing since 2010, actually.
Tony said he won a cup with
So
Brodeur.
there's no cup with Brodeur. I thought he was
Ridiculous.
a little older than that, honestly.
Ridiculous.
We got it.
Rangers falling off bad, Josh B says. What's going on,
Rangers
Tony?
Are falling off again, dude. Their lack of defense, lack of goaltending. I want to say honestly, the past two games against the Kings, against the Ducks here, it is lack of offense, dude. I really don't give a shit if the Devils scored 2-1 period. The Rangers should be scoring 5 in 1 period.
think
But
so.
you look at Adam Henrique's career, 874 games played since 2010. This is the 2010 season with the Devils. Literally spent 7 seasons with the Devils, 8 seasons with the Devils. Has been on the Ducks since 2018. So has split his career pretty evenly. Has had a great season, honestly. You look at in terms of point scoring. I mean, had pretty much consistently had 50 points with the Devils, and of course, letting going through his latter half of his age, of his career. The Ducks so far this season, 12 goals, 14 assists. Obviously, having 2 goals this season, making it 14 and 14 so far since tonight. I mean, good for him, obviously, having +2 on the ice. For that type of player, I think it could be useful, again, like I said, on the Rangers roster, bottom 6. I love it. He's a center, too. He's a lefty. I mean, good for him, dude. 3rd round pick by the Devils way back in 2008. So you'll have to see it. Like I said, Adam Henrique, I grew up watching him against the Devils. Definitely caused issues for the Rangers. As Shakir
walked
here,
into the locker room.
jogging off on his own accord to the locker room.
3rd and 12
Probably
here.
a precautionary concussion test.
18-yard line.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh! Let's fucking go, baby! On the 3rd and 12, they go deep to
No, they're
Sheffield.
saying incomplete. They're saying incomplete pass. And you just said Shakir?
I said Sheffield.
All right. I thought you said Shakir. No.
Oh no, yeah, that's a drop.
So
That's dropped,
a
dude.
punt coming here with the Bills, Tony. Fake it again.
No, they better fucking not, dude. Good call by the refs, by the way, dude. Oh, dude, that would have been so sick. And right there, off the ground, dropped, caught, whatever, dude.
Sam Martin back for his second punt. Obviously the fake last time. 40 yards on his first punt, looking for a big punt here to pin. And that looked partially blocked.
Shanked?
I think it was partially blocked. Looks like the spot is going to be the 43-yard line here. It looked like it was partially blocked. He's limping, a little gimp to his walk time. Wow, Evolve, by the way, says, need that 3rd shot for Luckdom.
I'm game.
Where'd Renee go? Oh, Renee. Shots?
Fireball.
Last one.
Yeah.
I mean, you know me.
None of you are driving home. Let me tell you that. I'll tell you later. I'll say none of you guys.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
You have chauffeurs, so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we're drinking responsibly.
Yes.
As always.
As we come into the game right now, Chiefs
I missed
Buffalo.
it, but I think Pacheco for 5.
Yeah, I think that was what it was.
You're tight.
No, not tight, dude.
Michael? Is he tight?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that point, dude?
No. Well, let's go back to the one where they faked it.
Yeah, come on. And I know it
We're gonna forget about that?
It's like a run to Pacheco, and he stopped
nice
there.
stop there.
So that's going to be 3rd and 7 after a loss of 2.
Those
Again,
hits are
I mean,
scary when the leg
listen,
flips
you
back
wanna-
like that.
It does.
I know.
But I mean, you want to look at these two teams. I mean, obviously, Andy Reid being the better coach. We've talked about McDermott being on the hot seat this season. So that would be a big reason why the Chiefs could win this game, having Andy Reid.
Thank you, Renee.
Andy Reid being the 3rd most winning coach, right, in the NFL?
In NFL history?
Yeah, I think it's
True.
He's 3rd.
I think I will check, but I believe so. I think it's Shula and then Belichick.
Yeah, and then him, yeah. Which is so impressive, by the way.
Outermost
Like
10
a
says, you guys
timeout?
stop taking shots and the Bills are down.
All right.
What does that
We got
show?
a second.
After the 3rd down, or you want to do
Third
that?
down. Right now.
It's 3rd down.
Shout him off. Mahomes, shotgun, drops back,
Oh.
incomplete. So big defensive stop by Buffalo, what they needed as we're approaching 9 minutes and 26 seconds here in the 4th quarter. Oh, what a late flag thrown. Oh, God, stop it, dude. This is why people like the Chiefs, dude. I'm telling you.
Why? Because they get
They do
flag
get,
calls?
they get calls.
So do the
Come on,
Bills.
dude.
They got that
No.
turnover at the at the
Nobody
end zone.
gets more
This is
calls
a
than
makeup
Mahomes,
call.
dude. Stop it. Stop it.
That's what you call a makeup call.
Illegal contact, I think. Illegal
Fuck,
contact.
that is kind of obvious.
I thought,
What
Yeah,
a
that's tough.
Stupid fucking move.
you got to be disciplined.
Oh, crybaby, you fucking bitch.
See? He doesn't like him. Tony just called him an F and B.
It's ridiculous.
Does he not cry after every play, though? Come on.
It does. And not every great player. Sorry. Please
Did you
tell
just
me,
say every great player cries after plays?
Michael.
Complains, he's saying. Like,
Michael?
argues with the
Michael?
referees. A lot of them do. I
mean,
hated
give
it.
me somebody who doesn't, though. I really.
The only one is Kawhi, but he's not great.
Why it doesn't?
No, he doesn't complain.
Oh,
Well, he doesn't talk. He's a
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking of an athlete that came on.
Yeah.
Shaul.
Looks like a timeout, Kansas City.
never seen
Their
Zach
first
Wilson
charge
complain.
timeout. This will be a 30-second
Never seen
timeout.
Zach Wilson complain about a call.
Oh, please.
Oh, Spees.
That was honestly, looking back, would you say you were a little insane earlier this year with Zach Wilson?
Never.
The team was shit though. I got baffled by the team.
Dude,
I thought the team was going to be a lot better than it was.
The team fucking sucks as a team. They suck.
I was talking about my uncle today.
Here we go.
You have to draft, I would say, the first 5 picks, at least 3 of them have to be offensive linemen.
Hit it, yeah.
And Joe Douglas, he's the guru. He's a former offensive lineman. Scout it right, and do it. Backed in, caught him. That's it. I was big on Becton going into the year. Caught him right now.
I'm glad. Oh, yeah.
Get him the fuck out.
Led the
bro.
league in penalties. Mahomes in trouble here, scrambling out, and he throws it away
Sure.
outside of the pocket here.
Led the league. I think
No
he's giving
intentional
up
ground.
sacks as well.
He did.
Mekhi Becton.
He did. Embarrassing.
And I'm telling you right now, dude, short leash for everybody. If it comes to it, after the season, get rid of Salah, get rid of everybody.
Well, really, if things were being done right, the whole coaching staff would be fired.
Yes, very true. And again, I think they're wasting time. I mean, you'll get
If they had a brain, Pete Carroll would be returning as head coach.
Dude.
I don't know. I would honestly almost prefer Vrabel.
Okay. Let's get another chief in there.
Is he all right, dude?
He's feeling it.
Is he all right?
Oh.
Yo, Pete Carroll for 3 years would be great.
He's great, though. Why don't you like Pete Carroll?
Culture. Okay, and Mike Vrabel,
How
It
old is
seems like
Pete
a
Carroll?
culture guy to me.
Yeah, but-
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter, dude.
It doesn't because everything's changing once Rodgers retires, and you know that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, Pete Carroll, so what's the point then? You're going to ruin, like, within 3 years, you get rid of him. And then what?
Michael, stupidity. Honestly.
It's not
you have
stupidity.
Rodgers,
He's
you want
old
everything
as
to be the best it can be.
Not for nothing. When
Big 30
Rodgers
tenure.
first came to the Jets, who said prima donna? I don't know. I did.
back.
I fucking did.
Scrambling. Him out! Gets past the line of scrimmage.
Tries to get
one.
to Q with it, is a loser. 4th down. Hire Pete Carroll. He's a future.
For what team are we talking about again? I'm sorry.
Jets.
I would love
So
him.
Jets to grab Pete Carroll.
Yeah, isn't what he's saying makes no sense? It's like, bro, the organization is completely changing once Aaron Rodgers retires. So why would you be against hiring Pete Carroll? It's a short-term thing anyway.
Right, 100%.
No, I'm saying like halfway through the season. Why would you? Like, you're not going to do that.
Halfway through the season.
Yeah, halfway.
They're not hiring Pete Carroll. They're
Thanks.
going
Have
with
a good night,
Salah
guys. Thank you.
Why did you say halfway through the season?
because they're not hiring Pete Carroll now.
This isn't halfway through the season. It's the offseason for the Jets.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, they're not going to hire Pete Carroll now. They're not doing it
Why wouldn't they?
because they're not going to. They're going with Salah. They're keeping everything the same.
But the
Are we
thing is,
not on the same
I
page
never
here?
said that that's not what they're doing. I just said if they were smart, that's what they would do. I know that they're doing that. It's because Rodgers has his fucking hand up Woody Johnson's derriere. So that's what
So
he
what
wants
are
them
you
to
doing?
do.
Like they're stupid. The Jets are stupid.
That's what I was saying. So I wasn't
That's what I'm
disagreeing with
saying.
you at all. But you know, if you're doing the right football thing and not catering to Rodgers, Pete Carroll would be the head coach. Yes.
No, you're right. It's crazy. I mean, it'll be
Rid of everyone.
it'll be nuts though, guys. How crazy would it be if like next season Rodgers plays full season? It's just a disaster.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Dude.
Like
You
I'm
mean,
talking.
wait, you mean when it happens, Michael?
Yeah, dude. It's just like it's crazy, dude.
By the way, I this is news that I didn't want to break, but Evolve says, I have my mortgage on the Bills. Another tequila shot, gentlemen. Another 10 sent over this way.
We'll wait till the end, I think, to do that, right?
Sure.
I don't know. Oh, Barnes with the.
I mean, I'll do it now. I'll do whatever you want, dude. Why, you getting weird?
No,
You're getting weird.
dude, I'm having a great time.
As am I.
This is a great game. We always catch. First of all,
Except for Barnes, just
Amazing.
disagreeing with everything I said.
what do you?
I says?
I said, dude.
Dr. Seuss?
Doctor Who?
Seuss?
Yeah, no, this is a great
No, we
game.
do get a great game.
We always get great games here. Started with the golf.
Speaking of the golf,
I was
we're going to
gonna
talk
say,
about it
dude.
tomorrow, but just not going to name any names, so we'll break it down. But 20-year-old amateur won today. Only amateur in the fields.
Literally.
First amateur to win a PGA Tour event, 33 years. We'll talk more about it tomorrow, but how impressive is that, Michael?
That's awesome.
Dude, it is pretty sick.
Was it like kind of lucky or no?
No, I
wouldn't
mean,
say
he
lucky.
lit it up all week.
I mean, but it,
Literally,
like,
all week.
And then even like what I think his fourth round wasn't great, but his third round was like he's got a 60. Yeah, thought so.
First and 10 here,
American.
20. From
America?
Alabama A&M. Allen
Alabama,
back
that's
to
right,
throw.
yeah.
Looks like this is going pretty deep.
Oh my God!
Great defense.
Incomplete. Looking for Stephon Diggs, who says it was just a little off there.
Yeah, he was off. Again, we'll watch the replay, but I feel like it went through his hands, right?
Imagine if the Bills never made the trade with the Vikings and they selected Justin Jefferson. How much better would they be right now?
I mean, again, dude, that is the fourth time we've decisively seen this night like a wide receiver for the Bills drop an easy pass. I would say easy, but up pass I was catching.
right.
because obviously long pass is tough.
See a completion here to Dalton Kincaid, the first round rookie out of Utah.
I feel like the Bills
8 minutes and counting here.
I mean, they use their tight end very well. Kincaid's a great tight end. I do enjoy watching him.
Interesting. Grand Moff Zeph says, I think Tony, meaning Kadarius, would honestly make the difference tonight.
Or maybe our Tony.
No, I think Tony, like EY.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right? I don't think so, dude.
Yeah, I think he sucks.
Kind of sucks, is right, dude. Last season, the trade from the Giants, you're like, oh,
the
maybe.
touchdown in the Super Bowl.
But as of
Dawson
this
Knox.
season,
Fumbling.
no, he was down.
Fumble.
He was down. Calm
and
down.
he's down. It looks like Dawson Knox is hurt.
That is also a tough loss if he does get injured and he's out for the game.
Was he down?
Oh, dude, that
He's
dive
down.
to the knees, he was down, dude. The dive at the knees. It's interesting. We talked about it last week, I believe, too. I forget against who, but that diving tackle at the knees was talked about being a banned move. But there's Knox walking off on his own accord. Should be fine.
Tony, with the, you're very big on catchphrases. Cord has been the phrase of the night. And actually, Grand Moff Zeph, and Michael was right, says, no, I'm talking about Tony on the pod.
Yeah.
Wait, so what was the original comment? Tony would do what?
Or is that sarcasm?
You would have made the difference. No, everybody loves Tony.
I don't know.
Thank you, Grand Moff Zeph, dude. I think Tony would honestly have made the difference tonight.
Dude, you would have. You know you would have. If they gave you a chance.
Dude, if I was out there.
If they gave you a chance and you were like, couple months of training.
Dude, I would no doubt be a two-way player, too. Defense and offense. No
Kincaid
fatigue.
with the reception. Looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 2 here as we approach 7 minutes.
Two-way player.
Remaining
Yeah, I
here.
could see it. What position on offense?
Tight
That's a
end.
good question. No.
Would you bring back the fullback position?
Fullback would be fun. I would.
Kyle Juszczyk.
I feel like you'd be a great fullback. No?
I feel like tight end would be fun, though.
Yeah.
If I was over the middle, fucking ready to go.
You think you could drop someone? Like when they come and get you?
Absolutely. Dude.
Like, you know how when they blindside you, they're going down?
Allen with the run. Picks up the first. Gang tackle.
Ooh.
They heard you got a cannon, Tony, apparently.
Who said that?
Grand Moff Zeph.
I can throw well, but I wouldn't say I can.
He's more of a baseball pitcher in the throwing world. That'd be awesome to see Tony pitch a Mets game.
That'd be sick.
Closer?
I'd come out in ninth.
Dude, you'd be the greatest. Yeah, with the the stash. You'd be getting. Oh, baby. Show
Under 6 minutes.
Go to the
remaining
camera for
here.
that. Go to
First
the
down
camera.
build.
So you're looking down the camera, like you're looking down the pitcher. I mean the batter.
It'd be like this. Dude.
Yeah, show them.
Whatever.
Allen incomplete, looking for Stephon Diggs there. A low throw. Reed in coverage here. 2nd and 10. 5:47 remaining. Evolve says he's waiting.
Laptop died.
What do you think about Evolve waiting for the tequila shot?
I say
That's
I'm
on
ready.
you, boys.
I'm ready to go, dude.
Yeah, Renee? Tequila. Yes. Final one, Evolve, by the way. I said that was the last one, but I'll give you this one. I know you're sweating the
He's asking for it. He's
minus
waiting.
2.5, minus
I don't want
3,
to.
whatever you have, money line.
Yo, Josh B's loving the pitching stuff. Go back to it real quick. Keep it going, Tony.
Allen back to pass.
Almost
picked off by McDuffie as the Bills are going to be faced here with a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, ready? Hold on. I'm gonna give you that.
I wish I could be like full body leg kick lined up.
Oh,
Do
you
it in the
sh-
studio
Yeah.
the
I
other
would
night.
think this. I'll
TikTok
admit
live.
to this. This sounds insane. When Michael threw the hands up, I know this sounds like embarrassing. Like, how can I even think this?
You got the
I was
footballs here. Dude, we gotta. Why don't we have next time?
I literally thought he was throwing the football up. I kind of did like a quick. Did you catch me doing that?
I was wondering.
Wow,
I
didn't see it.
I thought I didn't know what it was. I didn't. I was like, all right, I'm
I
ignoring
think
that.
if there's one thing Brian
Allen
would be missing.
scrambling.
Oh, it's a fumble!
Fumbling.
That is a fumble! Oh, the Bills recover! Dude, yo, fuck the Chiefs. They don't deserve to win, dude. I hate seeing that. Brian, listen, Michael, you're in Pee Wee football. You're fucking 7 years old. You see a loose ball. What do you do with
Just
it?
dive on it.
You fucking dive on it. And some asshole on the Chiefs decides to try and scoop and score, and the Bills retain possession. Come on. Like,
4th and 3. Bills going for it.
Dude, it's a
from their
professional
own
fucking
49.5-yard line.
I hate. That's why I hate the NFL.
6
'Cause they
seconds,
lose
5 seconds, 4
fundamentals.
seconds. Shakir in motion.
Fucking
Allen
I
just
hope,
gets
I
the
hope
playoff.
the Chiefs lose.
They
now.
go to Shakir.
Yes!
He's got the first down.
That's what you fucking get, honestly, dude.
Tony's not going to like to hear this. Michael knows this.
I know what
The
you're gonna say.
clock
I know.
is setting up very well for Kansas City.
For
don't care.
a
I
Tom
don't
Brady-esque
Yep,
finish.
Yep. Because there's going to be 3 minutes or less
Literally.
remaining.
Field
2
goal.
timeouts. Yep.
I'm telling you right now, tomorrow,
No, you're
we'll
right.
go back to that play where the asshole wants to scoop and score, loses the ball.
And we're gonna
Bills
say-
retain
and they're gonna
possession.
say
I'm
the Chiefs
telling
still
you
won.
right now, dude. What a fucking idiot.
Quick pass to Kincaid here. Looked like it was only going to be a short game, but he actually picks up 5 or 6 yards here to set up a second and medium. About 4.5 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Beautiful.
Bitch.
I mean, I hope. Hey, here we go. Thank you, Renee, for helping
you,
out.
Renee.
Shout out Evolve.
Shout out Evolve. The grand finale, Tony. It's been a pleasure, sir.
Cheers.
Josh B is probably on just laughing,
A
going.
pleasure
yeah.
to say the least,
Yes.
Brian. What is
About
going
4
on?
minutes remaining here.
On the
Allen
left side.
under center. Hands off to Cook, and he is stopped for no gain.
I mean, again,
Going to be 3rd and 4.
we talked about the rarity so far this game of Josh
Inside of 4
Allen
minutes.
under center, and so far nothing's really been happening. So I feel like rely on him out of the shotgun. I mean, it's not even like the Buffalo Bills have set up anything in terms of having Allen be under center. Just keep running Allen out of shotgun. I don't know why. Again, the OC is calling these plays out of nowhere because now it's 3rd and 4. Like that's a stupid second down call. And now here's Allen out of the gun. Empty backfield? No.
They got Cook
Looks like
to
Cook
the
is now
right.
in the right. Yep.
Digs on the bottom of the screen. They get the playoff. They throw it
And that's a first
complete
down, baby.
to Sherfield. And we
Let's
are
fucking
got about
go, baby.
3:10 remaining here in the 4th. First down, Bills. This is exciting. Evolve says it is determined. Let's eat.
Wow.
Eat your lunch.
Eat it. Shout out Evolve. Great, really cool participating like this and giving the guy some shot.
Does he have a teaser though? Is that why he said that?
I think so. Maybe he's teasing something.
Oh, absolutely, dude. The betting. Does Brian?
I have the I'm good.
He's good. He's
Barring
calm.
a complete breakdown.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
9.5 plus.
That would honestly be fucking hilarious.
Like all of a sudden it's 14-point win.
Oh, he says delicious question mark.
Delicious, yes. The Tequila Boys, huh?
By the way, I thought the clock was setting up, but the Bills, like a tortoise, kind of teaching the clock here a little bit. They're going to take this inside of the 2-minute warning. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 once we get out of the commercial break.
Josh
here.
just said Bills don't have to rush.
Yo, JB knows life.
He does know life.
Big possession coming up here. Big possession.
Yo, I think Barnes is nervous a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to cover my stuff, but just for like morale purposes, I really don't want the Bills to win. I'm sorry. But
I'm not nervous at all.
It's like morale for
no, because you know what it is? I mean, I guess they had to punt, and Hardman That might end up being the difference. So that was like,
dude, that was ridiculous.
I think it was first down.
It was first
first
down.
and goal. Why?
Like he was greedy, dude. He was playing for the touchdown. All you needed was the first down.
Honestly, crazy is that's not Andy. Like, why are you making that play call?
Yeah.
Oh, that is true, dude.
That is on Andy.
I do agree with that. We mentioned it. He barely touched the ball, even like. But again, I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, technically,
he almost scored.
Like you said, Andy would have been the first down, but he decided to stretch out, dude. And that's just the culture of the NFL, bro. Am I wrong, Michael?
No, you're absolutely there.
Just like the scooping score boy here.
Yeah, you fired.
Dude, because again, like, I mean, I played football as a kid. You did. We all did. You just dive on the ball.
You don't even need to play football.
You don't even need to. Exactly.
You just know inherently.
Just dive on the ball.
The ball's
dude.
there.
Just take the possession. They're giving it to you. Why do you want to be greedy?
I know. I never understood that.
That is, again, like, why does professional sports, I mean, again, it happens a lot more in football, but why are you straying away from fundamentals? Tackling, diving on a loose ball. Like, what the hell, man?
You need to go teach them.
They honestly, I could.
I know you could.
If I teamed up with like an actual coach, I think we'd do well. If me and Andy Reid hung out,
you guys would have a great time.
Andy Reid is the man.
Like me and Andy Reid, the hamburgers, the mustaches, the drinking.
You know who really blew it with Andy Reid?
Right?
The guy who blew it with Andy Reid is T.O.
Yeah.
He set the touchdown record next year, the contract, the push-ups with Rosenhaus in the driveway.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He could have won a Super Bowl with McNabb eventually. And McNabb would have obviously didn't win one. But I think if Owens stayed there, Owens was insane.
Nasty.
If he just kept it together, didn't get too excited. I always loved T.O.
Yeah, me too. He did get too excited, Barnes.
Wow. Allen,
second and 9 here. We're going to see a pass maybe to Diggs. He is on the bottom of the screen. Off the line of the scrimmage. He's in motion. He's out. He's over the middle. Allen incomplete. Looked like he had Shakir open.
It was open.
But he throws it at his feet.
That was a bad
As
throw.
Kepkew says, we need this touchdown. Barnes, you sweating over there.
Here he is, the replay. Allen out of the gun. Oh, he gets bumped at the end there.
By the way, shout out Instagram Live. I just checked a lot of viewage on Instagram Live. So appreciate everybody who's tuning in over there.
Sunday night, the Horseshoe. Third down passing, 6 for 9, 5 first downs from Josh Allen tonight.
Can the Chiefs get a stop here?
Here goes Allen, rolling,
throwing
to nobody.
So we're gonna have a field goal attempt by Tyler Bass.
Like we said, Barnes
setting up.
I mean, do we need to paint it any better? Barnes is loving it right now. I think the sweat has turned to cool.
Yeah.
Breeze.
Stop it.
Summer breeze.
Tied for the picks. Going into Championship Sunday.
Wow. Tyler Bass, 9 for 9.
44 yards out. Wind swirling.
To the right.
We have the snap.
Pull it.
Oh, it's no good. Bass shakes it. And 1:43 on the clock. I think the Chiefs will just need one first down. And even if they don't get it, not going to be much time left on the clock.
He's going to get killed. That's like Ace Ventura, Tony. Ace Ventura right here.
Dude, we literally just said us being here, win to the right. And he just fucking misses it, dude. I mean, I don't want to say I called it, but did I not say at the beginning of the game, the win, the extra points? If it comes down to a field goal, that kicker is missing it.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Evolve. Allen selling, he says.
He's tight. I know, Allen. I know. We're damn.
That's shades of the Bills against the Giants, I think, in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Probably the kicker was, but as
Damn, they
Pacheco
defeated that defense. Defeated.
picks up about 8. Bills going to use their second charge timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. And Kev Dew,
Wide right.
referencing what I said, wide right deja vu.
That's tough. Sorry, Evolve. I know you're out there. I hope you're okay. Tony's speechless right now. Barnes is grimacing. Look at his grin. Look at Tony's face.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Come on, what, dude? It's a 3-point game. The kicker fucked it up. I don't care who the Kansas City Chiefs play next. They're gonna lose.
By the way, that kicker, I had forgotten his name. Scott Norwood was the one who missed it against the Giants.
Oh, against the Giants? Okay.
Pacheco, and he gets the first, and that's the game. That is the game. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to win this one, 27-24. The Bills will use their last timeout, but just not enough time for the Bills to regain possession. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to be traveling to Baltimore next week, 3 o'clock
Bills fans
kickoff,
are tight leaving here right now.
as we'll have the Chiefs at the Ravens. And I'm guaranteeing this right now, the Chiefs are going to go back to the Super Bowl for the 4th time with the Reed and Patrick Mahomes combination. Chris Jones dancing as he's advancing to another AFC Championship game.
Tyler Bass, dude.
Scott Norwood and Tyler Bass will live in infamy.
That's crazy.
The only thing I would say, though,
bad,
they made it easier. The Chiefs would have kicked the field goal. Let's be real, Mike.
Yeah, they would have traveled up there.
You don't fucking know shit. Both of you.
They just look what they just did right there. 2 plays. First down, bang, bang.
I do feel bad for Evolve.
I do.
Sorry about that. We appreciate you.
We do.
And
No, you don't.
continue
Yes, he does.
I
tuning
do. They
in,
don't.
call in anytime you want.
Oh, yeah, definitely could call in anytime.
Or misery for the Buffalo Bills fans here.
That's tough.
But like I said, they had left too much time on the clock. And they were lucky that the Chiefs botched that possession.
Someone threw snowball at Kelsey.
Lucky.
Yeah,
The Chiefs are lucky they botched that field goal.
I think, what's clear here is the better team won.
Clear. Oh, stop it, dude. Who's Tyler Bass? Do we have a history on him?
He's been pretty good. Pro Bowl kicker. Just
Sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
Goes wide right, baby.
sometimes it happens. So
Tony.
It's a shame.
we have our championship
And we won the
Sunday
pick.
matchup set. By the way, yeah, picks are tied going into championship Sunday.
That is sick.
But we're gonna have the Lions at the Niners. That's gonna be the nightcap
That's gonna be a sick
6:30
game.
kick. And of course that'll be on Fox with Greg Olson, with Aaron Andrews, with Tom Rinaldi, Tony, as well as Kevin Burkhardt, and then Nance Romo in Baltimore, Mahomes, Jackson, all the MVPs in the building.
That's
And
gonna be a
can
crazy
Andy
game.
Reid
Wow,
can
good
get
for him,
to
honestly,
another
though.
Super Bowl. And it's the 6th straight conference championship game for the Chiefs.
Wow.
Tied for the second of all time.
Dude.
Involved with another $5.
Evolve just said
I'm
another
a Jets
5.
fan. It's all good. We live another day of misery.
Dude, we're all Jets fans here. Welcome.
Yes. No, I'm
Yes.
glad that like Michael and Brian and Mr. Pfizer could win this game. It's great. Good for you guys.
Yeah, no, Tony, so pissed that we equaled the pick segment.
I don't like
No,
Travis.
Michael went with Mr. Pfizer tonight.
No, I went
Yes, you
with
did.
I went with the right team.
Mr. Pfizer.
These are going to be some great games.
I'm
We're going
surprised
to
you
talk
did.
about it all week on the Sports Port. Early lean, Tony. I know you're going to say Ravens, obviously.
I will go with Mr. Reese Fabiani and the Ravens. Again,
about the other side?
Listen. Hold the phone for a second. The Ravens have impressed us mightily, I would say. I mean, we doubted them the second half of their seasons, the postseason, the lack thereof. I mean, they proved a lot. So I would say Ravens. And it's tough. Get back to me tomorrow. Honestly, it's a tough call. It is not
Michael?
a tough call. Tough call. Super Bowl. Who do you think?
Next year?
No, this year. So it's
Yeah.
the Lions and the Niners.
I think it's gonna be
the Chiefs and
Niners.
the Ravens.
I don't know. The Niners.
Niners, Chiefs
Yeah.
again? Yeah, I agree with that.
The Lions? No. I don't know.
Good
dude.
run.
Brock Purdy.
They'll have their time, Michael. But it's not right now.
Yeah, it's the
Dude, the
Chiefs.
Niners got lucky, I thought, against Green Bay. We'll talk
They
about it tomorrow,
did,
I guess.
but I think we will see that Niner team, the one that we saw all season, show up in Santa Clara, 6:30, FOX.
we will see.
Jeremy Schaap.
Schaap.
You know what I was thinking? What would you think we could get him to laugh if we did meet Jeremy Schaap?
Yeah,
hypothetically,
definitely.
If we said, Jeremy, honestly, was there some thought going into your signature? I'm Jeremy Schaap, ESPN. Was there any thought into that? Just to hear what he would say, and I guarantee, just taking a guess here, that he would say, "Oh, I mean, that just came naturally. Didn't think about it, but he probably did."
Mm-hmm.
And that's Jeremy Schaap.
But he probably did.
Yep, he
I'm
definitely did.
Jeremy Schaap.
But I have to say, another great show here at the Horseshoe. Shout out
Amazing.
Horseshoe. Shout out Jeff.
Oh.
Shout out, everybody who
Bills fan,
tuned in.
Tony.
Whether you were here live, whether you were on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram Live. You guys are the best, as Tony would say. You guys are a bloodline.
Bloodline.
A big sports port coming up tomorrow, 10 Eastern. We'll talk about the rest of the games from this weekend, as well as hockey, the golf, baseball. So looking forward to that. But once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, continuing to comment, like, and
Tony's tight.
subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page. Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume. Merch, downtimetv.com. We want everybody to enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best.